All right, I'm gonna rewind and hear what they say, okay? Because it's in Japanese a bit, so we'll catch up. Japanese, I don't speak Japanese.
The normal 4 people are here to start the stream, so happy you tuned in.
Is it loud enough? Is it too
Of
loud?
course, yes, Esports, myself, Michael.
はい、テッケンプロジェクトの、テッケンとゲームディレクターの、中津です。よろしくお願いします。
Game Director Nakatsu.
はい。シーズン2の、はい、はい、情報をお届けしようかなと思って68枚、はい、になりましたので、ます。
So we're pretty sure everyone can't wait to hear more details about Season 2 for Tekken 8. As such, Yasuda has prepared 68?
Yeah.
68 slides for each.
68 slides?
We should be talking about a lot of stuff Season 2 wise.
ちょっと一昨日マスターカップもあって、そっちの方にかかり。
Is it loud enough?
マスターカップなかったらもっとスライド。
あ、そうですね。はい、倍ぐらいね。
So he's just saying, you know, we had Master Cup over the weekend, so he didn't have enough time to make even more slides. So thanks to Master Cup, we have less slides today.
はい、音量とか。映像とかもしガクガクしてたら
Okay, how about now?
言ってくださいね。今手元のモニターでは背景のステージの背景滑らかに動いている。
No comments if you're having any problems with the audio or if it's laggy, etc. I think we did some adjustments, so it should be worked out. It looks fine at Yasuda's PC, but let us know in the comments.
ということで。
Get into Season 2 though, we got a few other things to talk about first. So let's start with the first slide.
はい、鉄拳8。ワールドワイドで300万本、販売達成いたしました。ありがとうございます。
So first off, of course, Tekken 8 has reached 3 million copies worldwide. So
Hey, 3 million.
Everyone for your support for the product.
はい。1月26日に鉄拳と1周年迎えたんですが、ほぼ同じぐらいのタイミングで、300万本に、達成をしていました。
So as you are aware, we had our first anniversary of Tekken 8 in January 26th in Japan time, and that's roughly coincides with when we reached 3 million copies. So it was a good surprise.
でこれそうですねピンとこない数字かもしれないですけど、鉄拳7前作の鉄拳7がこれトータルで1200万本売ってるんですが、鉄拳7の時よりも早く300万本に到達しております。
And just for comparison, within the Tekken franchise, you know, Tekken 7 is currently at 12 million copies lifetime worldwide to date, and Tekken 8 is at a faster pace than Tekken 7 was at the same time.
はい、引き続きこの勢いを維持しながら、鉄拳シリーズ盛り上げていけたらなと、思っております。
So we hope everyone will stick with us as we have a lot of cool stuff planned to keep the franchise going.
あとちなみにね競合タイトルの比較してる人もいるけど、うちら実は次世代機だけで。
They made this talk twice as long by not hiring a live translator typist. Well, broke ass ninja, you might know a thing or two about why they not be able to afford a live translator.
次世代機だけで見ると結構売れてるってことはみんな分かってもらうと思うし、あと何よりも。日本は本当申し訳ないからね。日本はそれでも7と同じぐらいなんだけど、やっぱりこのコメント欄見ても分かるけど、やっぱもうちょっとね、海外がやっぱりね、すごい売れるから。そうですね。海外と次世代機は一番売れてるみたいな。
そうだったけど、より顕著ですよね。
より顕著だね。
That's his name.
So Rud is just mentioning that some people in comments are comparing to other franchises, but keep in mind they have a lot more platforms of the older generation as well. Which we don't. We focused merely on the latest generation of hardware. So there's that, and also there's just different characteristics. You know, Tekken has always been a title that's sold quite well outside of Japan, and not so much in Japan. That said, it's still roughly around the same as Tekken 7 in Japan sales as well. But those some of the other titles you're mentioning happen to do quite well in Japan. So it's a bit different.
What other titles did they mention? Street Fighter?
Released about 6 months before us, I think. So, you know, there's a bit of time there, lead time. If you look at the pace, we're on track, so it's nothing to be concerned about, really.
はい。ということで、ちょっと鉄拳盛り上げるためのいろんなグッズの紹介を先に
いい言い方。
先にやっちゃおうかなと思ってます。ちょっとここからマイケルさん、はい。
So,
テンポよく
yes, it was just mentioning as part of, making everyone, giving you guys a lot of opportunities to interact with the franchise and give you more of what you were asking for. We have a few slides of stuff that cool goods and things that were QR link there if you're
Do
interested.
people like these?
Next slide, please.
Like, I'm not trying to just have a fist board, you know what I
So we
mean?
have the Tekken 8
And like,
set are also
meats?
available.
The
You can
Fate
see the
one
QR
stands
link
cool
there if you're
alone,
interested.
but a fist board? You need all three, don't
If
you?
you're interested, please see the QR link and check it out that way as well. Next slide. Okay.
These are kinda cool.
Units. So we got Tekken 8. These really cool motifs.
Meats?
based on the Jin Kazama glove is really cool. Check it out from the QR code.
These are kind of cool.
Okay. Also, Kazuya version as well. So, depending on which character you prefer, please see this on their homepage for more details. Also, some more collaboration T-shirts here with Jin and Kazuya as well. So you can check this out from the following code. But it's a little bit different from the taste that we've done in previous T-shirts. So it's kind
Is
of
that cool?
a unique twist. Next slide, please.
Cold-blooded oppressor?
Also, for all you King and Leroy fans out here, we've got some other T-shirts on the lineup. So these as well can be
Do
seen
King
through
and
the
Leroy
QR
have
link.
beat? Why is Leroy so
Next slide,
small?
please.
Hey!
And,
I like
reviewed this
Nina.
the other day.
I like
So
Nina.
For the SH Figure Arts, part of the Bandai company's lineup, we have a new addition, Nina Williams. So she's looking amazing from what I've seen so far in the approval process, and I can't wait. She's on sale now, actually, so feel free to check that out. Also, next up, we're going to
Why did they choose that throw? Oh, wait, no, never mind.
which are opening now, so if you're a big King fan, hurry up.
Go
and
1.25 speed, you dumbass blue name. It's a fucking live stream. What do you mean go to 1.25 speed?
If you're familiar with the Angel Clover series of
What do you
watches we
mean?
did
Oh
with
my
Kazuya
God, I hate you
and
guys.
previously, which were quite popular. Now we have this all-new Heihachi model, so you can see the unique details, the kind of fist motif. Same I have on my shirt as well, based on that, and the Mishima Zaibatsu.
Catch it up to
logo.
live. Hey,
A
look at
pretty
this.
Sweet, watch. It's
Live.
gonna be released, April.
It was basically
And
live.
it's
I clicked
limited
it.
to
All right.
150 worldwide,
You can check the
you
VOD.
may
I'm
wanna
clean.
move fast if you're interested in that. Next slide, please.
あ仕様ですね
So I already.
I kind of like this watch, but it's really big. I actually looked at it online. It's really big, and I feel like the fake jewels would probably look kind of whack, you know?
That I mentioned. Also, you can see the movement kind of through the window as well.
Yeah, diamond
And then
pave,
on the back
pave,
as well,
what is
like
it?
We've had with some of the other the Kazuya and Jin ones. We have a typical Heihachi move name and the command listed in the back, an adjustable strap as well. So a pretty sweet watch, and we hope you'll check it out.
で次がこれ初めて言う話
Hey,
ですね
thanks for the sub.
So this is
Your
a
name
brand
didn't
new
pop
topic
up.
that we haven't previously touched on.
Inoki
But we
TV,
have,
thank you.
New albums that are available from the excellent
Minty
Tekken
Scape, thank you for the
Festival,
Prime Silver
DJ
Dime.
stage. So anyone who showed up
Thank you
in
for the 7
Tokyo,
months.
this was
Zen
amazing.
Thief,
We
thank you
had
for the
some of
tier
our
1.
famous,
Hybrid
DJs
Saiyan, thanks you.
Perform live sets of some of the music.
How many
And
slides has it
so
been?
this special album version with the volume 1 and 2, both are going to be made available February 24th.
Taku
which
Inoue, is he the
today.
GOAT? Who's Taku Inoue?
So check out the QR code if you're interested in this.
今日からなんですよね
Cool.
そうです
これ
ね
ね作業用 BGM でめっちゃ押せるの
そう
すごい
これ
すごい良か
めちゃくちゃいいで
ったです
すねもう
So it's it goes without saying some of these amazing tracks, and Nakatsu was just mentioning how it helps him get through some work when he's quite busy to pound through some of that stuff while listening to these tunes. So hopefully it'll help you out as well.
こうそうこれ
They should add the watches to the game. You're right, bro.
販売のみですねダウンロ
You're actually
ード
right.
楽曲になりますのでサブスク
Where's the
では
Kazuya weed strain?
なくダウンロードして楽しんでいただくっていう内容になります
One thing to keep in mind, though, this isn't a physical copy. This is download, so it's not
Digital.
It's not on Spotify or any of the music services. This is just a download code for this music digitally.
はいでこれが最後になるのかな
But
はい
this
ゲームコラボですね
the
Whoa.
last topic of
Oh.
goods and crossover stuff. But actually, Tekken is going to be appearing in Lineage W and Journey of Monarch.
Yeah, what
we have
about
this cool Tekken
Fortnite?
collaboration, which we believe is what is it? March.
What about Fortnite, man?
So you'll have the Tekken characters appear in their game world environment. It's going to look super sweet. The team obviously have been doing. The
Why is
approvals
Nina
on
a
the
doll
assets
skin?
and, making sure everything
Oh.
looks
No, never mind, never mind.
brand. So please check it out.
Nina is on the left side.
じゃあ映像
I
が
got confused.
ありますので、はい
There's doll skins here. I thought
We're
Nina
gonna
was part of
footage
that.
to show you, actually, so let's check it out.
Oh? Oh. Why does Kazuya have his Tekken 7 skin on? This guy gotta learn to use his sword, bro. Jin? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Reusing the trailer shit. Oh, nice flex. Damn! Wow. This looks like yellow rank Tekken. Do you see how slow they're fighting? Man, they are so good at marketing to the wrong people. Oh, here we go.
とのコラボが明日からですね。
明日なんです。
はい、2週間、実施ということで、皆さんぜひこの機会に、練習の方も去ってみてはいかがでしょうかということで、かなり前置き長くなりましたが、
いやもう17ページ消化しました。
あ、そうですね。もうこのペースでいけば、サクサクいきますね。
まあまあ、クイズで文句言ってる人はもうパンチノーツとか聞きたいんだけど、これを知りたい人いるわけだから。
グッズ欲しい人いっぱいいますよ。
So I mean, I know that people are only worried about patch notes and whatever. You're just like, you know.
Ghost versus Ghost? My Ghost would shit on your Ghost. Let me tell you that right now.
This and want to hear our take on it. So, you know, everyone's entitled to look at the content they're interested in. So, and Yasuo was just mentioning it starts tomorrow for the collaboration. So check it out if you're interested. If not, totally up to you. So.
Thank you. I am not interested.
So if you're in a hurry, you can check out the archive to look at whatever you want freely. So.
じゃあ行きましょうか。今日これお品書きです。今日のシーズン2の、はい、
大きい
内容ですね。はい、キャラの話、調整の話、ランクマッチの話、あと新機能の話。この4
My dad versus your dad? It's my kid versus your kid. And my kid would shit on your kid.
まだあとあと35分ぐらいか、あると思うので、大丈夫ですよ。間に合いますよ。はい。
Okay, so just a brief overview of what we're going to cover with the season 2 topics.
Spoken like a true wife.
On your lunch break watching it, we should be covering this in time. But we have the additional characters of season 2 character, and then also large scale battle balance.
Bro, the sound is so compressed.
And then also the ranked match changes that we have.
It's like the music is making Murray quieter.
And a brand new feature, Ghost versus Ghost, which we talked about before. I'm going to give you an update on that. So let's get started.
ちょうど今YouTube と Twitch の視聴数が同説が15,000ぐらいになったので、はい、早速いっちゃいましょうか。
いきますか。
もう行く？もういっ
ちゃいましょうか。
まあでもまあ昼休みの人もいるから。
はい。Yeah, let's get started.
見ましょう。
じゃあいきなりいっちゃいます。皆さん準備はいいでしょうか。
That was 2 minutes.
いきますよ。
もう流れるから今トイレ行くなよ。
確かに。Don't take a bathroom break. It's not the right time for that.
じゃあ行ってみましょう。
Let's go.
Oh, trailer? New trailer? Hold up. Okay, I gotta turn it down now. New trailer. I hope it's not the same trailer. If it's the same trailer, I'm about to riot. Please be a new trailer. Is Nina on vacation?
I'm only interested in my inferior half. This won't take long.
Get ready for the next
This is a Tekken 6 song, right?
Tekken 8. New challenger.
Lovely Tom's craving for a good time.
She looks pretty good. This is hacked. She uses her rocket. You're kidding, bro. Oh my god, that high crushing roll. Everybody's gonna hate that, bro. She still has the low parry built into her stance. Why has she been looking forward to this? What is the lore?
quite the gourmet.
Ew, what?
Real workout.
Oh my, it's an instant tornado. Oh my god, the launcher's an instant tornado. Thank god. Oh my god, that guarantees a heat engage on counter hit now. Low heat smash, brother. The sound is so compressed. She has a move that goes into crouch. We're gonna have to analyze this.
I'd love for you to taste my cooking sometime. I'm going to make you pay.
Feelings mutual. I love that we're so close, little sis.
Oh, so Nina is older. Did they ever confirm that Nina's older? Oh my god. Oh my goodness, Anna. Evaded the high. Wait, that's a new Nina move. Oh, God. Shredder kick in the stands, bro. What is that?
Sick of that face of yours.
That's crazy.
Serves you right.
This is a massacre.
Once and for all. You're done now, you dirty rat.
You dirty rat is crazy. Oh my god. Hey, I think it's pretty cool that they're using what the song is called Hacked, right? March 31st?
Come over here.
Great choice of song. The Tekken 7 outfit looks pretty good. Hey, all right. That looks horrible to fight against, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not excited about fighting against Anna. But I've said it before, I think Anna belongs in Tekken.
5キャラ目、
はい。
シーズン2の1キャラ目は、アンナ・ウィリアムスが参戦と。
あら帰ってきます。
はい。
So as you can see, the first character kicking off season 2, the fifth overall since the release of Tekken 8, is going to be Anna Williams on these dates.
はい、オフィシャルリリースは一般アクセスが、4月の4日ですねに、あります。PDT アメリカの時間だと4月3日のところもあります。はい。
So the standard release is going to be on April 4th. This is PDT. No, sorry, that's for Japan. So if we're talking PDT, it's April 3rd.
Okay.
はい、そして、これ後ほど説明をするんですが、
So-
シーズン2パス
I want to analyze it more deeply, but
方は、
the character is pretty much everything we expected.
And we're going to be talking more about details of the season pass coming up. But as like before, if you own the season pass, you'll have 72-hour early access to this content starting April 1st in Japan or March 31st for PDT people.
The character is pretty much everything we expected. We still have the high evading roll. We still have the full crouch launcher. At least, thank God, it's instant tornado.
そうですね今回は
She has the low parry stance.
バズーカ撃ってましたけ
The
ど
while standing 3 into guaranteed heat engage was pretty crazy, though.
トレーラーでも
So
言ってましたけどもラブリートムっていう
that I'm not sure about.
まあアンナのメインの体術をベースに戦うのは変わらずですけども要所要所でこのラブリートムが活躍するといったキャラクターになってます。
Aside from that, yeah,
Anna,
pretty cool
if you remember
costume.
in Tekken 7 days, she actually used a bazooka as well.
The hair is hit or miss for me.
Range arts
Mainly a miss.
But this time as well, she has a bazooka. It's slightly different as it kind of transforms. And she's given
Transforming
a
bazooka?
lovely tom to it.
That is so anime.
で設定関連も
This is cool.
そうですね。
She looks like Santa Claus.
描いたりだったりコスプレする人にも必
On
要
the right side, she looks like Santa.
設定の画像と持ってきましたので、こちらちょっと保存したりして、絵を描く際の
Transforming bazooka is kinda cool.
作る際の参考にしていただければなと思います。
And so Nakatsu has brought some of the details of the costume to share today for people who are interested in drawing their own illustrations.
I do
of the
like this
character,
concept
or
art.
if you plan to make a cosplay
You know,
costume.
this stuff is cool to me because I don't know if you guys know, but there is a lot of artistic work that does go into developing characters. And I think what was cool was
Capture these right away.
I was talking to a developer at the Evo Awards, not a Tekken dev, but they were saying like a new character in the modern game dev space costs like 30 to 40k to make. 6 DLCs? Oh, 2 stages. So 4 characters and 2 stages. A new character takes 30 to 40k, and you can kind of see like the artistic concept work that goes into it makes sense, let alone the actual development work. But man, I hope the stages are good. I hope Anna isn't too toxic to fight against. She was insane to fight against. But I do think Anna belongs in Tekken. Where there's Anna, where there's Nina, there should be Anna. So, as a Tekken fan, I'm glad the Anna players get to have a character. But man, I hate fighting against Anna, bro. I hate fighting against Anna. We'll do a deeper analysis of the trailer later, but I can't do it now because I'm watching the rest of the Tekken talk. So, if you are watching this on YouTube, thank you for supporting. See you in the next video.
However, if you don't need the stages and you're only interested in purchasing the characters, we'll have a pass for that as well that has the 4 characters.
でまあこのシーズン2
Cool.
4キャラクター用意していて、1キャラ目はなんだということが今分かったんですが、この中に1キャラクター新キャラが
正確には鉄拳オリジナルの我々が考えた新キャラクターですね。
まだ誰も
出たことがない。
まあ誰も触ったことがない、見たことない。
ここの頭にしかないやつ。
One thing we can say outside of Anna is there is a brand new character here who's never appeared in the series to date.
New character?
A whole new original Tekken IP character the Tekken team has developed.
New original Tekken character, nice. That's awesome.
Nakatsu's team is hard at work on that currently.
Cool.
いや、そいつを先に出せって言ってる人いるけど、違う、結構いろいろ研究したり作るの大変だったんで時間かかるんですよ。ごめんね。
So Harada loves reading the comments. One is saying to bring the character quickly, but if you know how things work, we do a lot of research into the setting of the character and where they're from and all of these details to make sure everything is authentic and appeals to that certain fan base as well. So there is a lot of research to be done before we can go into the development. So please keep that in mind.
まあシーズン2キャラクターパスとか、キャラクターズステージパスの詳細ですね。まあ金額値段であったりとか、まあ詳細の情報はまた3月末にまたこの番組やりますので、その時に皆さんにお知らせできればなと思っております。
So maybe there's no guest character this season and it's just an original character.
How much, all those details that you're eagerly awaiting, we're going to be doing another Tekken Talk live next month in March to cover this. So right around the timing, I believe the early access is late March as well. So look forward to that, please.
はい、おそらくその時はアンナもう、実機を
そうですね。今日は実機はないんですけど、まあ3月はしっかり実機プレイをお見せしたいと思います。
And so at that time, I believe Nakatsu will be bringing a dev kit with him, and he'll be showing off actual footage of the build at that time as well.
Whoa.
For Anna.
Oh, for Anna.
例の件は触れた方がいいのかな。
なんかさっき言ってる人いましたね。
そうね。じゃあ簡単に言うとですね、Steam の
Is Anna confirmed? Yeah. We just saw her trailer.
Steam の規約のせいでは実はないんですけど、最近の入りとしてDLC の中身の本当に全て出してしまってるっていうのがあるんですけど、実はSteam の規約上は何が出るかってことがまあジャンルだけでもいいし、まあ例えばキャラならキャラだけキャラですよとか音楽ですよとかこういうコンテンツですよっていう概要が説明されてれば実は承認がクリアできるっていう規約なので、これSteam ともちゃんと確認してるんですけど、我々はだからそれで全員は今のところ別に中身は言ってるけどこういう名称言ってないという状況ではあります。じゃあまずここまでマイケル。
So Harada chose to touch on this subject, but some people are mentioning about whether we talk about all the characters at once before the pass goes on sale. Some people seem to be confused about how this works. It's not the case that Steam requires us to announce the specific details. It's more about we have to say it's a character or what kind of category or these kind of things. So we can continue to do in the previous manner if that's best. So this isn't a requirement about Steam. It would be about what we choose to do with this.
でここからが本題なんですけど、ちょっとだけ皆さんに聞きたいんですね。鉄拳7とか8とかから最近から入った人はまだわからないかもしれないですけど、僕とかマイケルが特にもう90年代からコミュニティの大会に行ったりとか、21世紀初頭からこう大会で
They shouldn't have brought that up. Yeah.
ストリーミングとかない時代から割とファンに直接いろんなアップデートをね、コミコンだとかトーナメントで、実は次回こんなのやるんですよとかって発表して盛り上げるっていうのはずっとやってきたんですよ。で鉄拳7の時ぐらいまではわざと隠してクリスマスのプレゼントみたいにね、子供に隠すみたいに隠して、はい実はこうですよって各イベントで発表してみんなで盛り上がるっていうのを、みんなの要望もあったしみんなで楽しんでましたと。でこれが今までの逆に言うと鉄拳の盛り上がりの一つでもあったんですけど、最近ちょっと様子が変わり始めて、
Yeah.
他の他社さんもそうだけど、
And I think if they announce all the characters and it's a whiff, the hype for Tekken just straight up dies. It's kind of cheap, but I think they have to do it.
今までみたいに楽しみにしたいっていう意見があればどっちなのかなっていうのはちょっとその空気感を読みたいところが正直
なんていうのかな、楽しみっていうのもあるんですけど、大体エボとかみんな同じ空間にいて一緒に楽しめるところでもあったので、それは大きいんじゃないかな。
ストリーミングの人もさ、例えばその俺が出てくるのをすごい楽しみにしてくれてる人もいるし、
The reason Street Fighter I think could pull it off is because Mai and Terry are so like Bison, Mai, Terry, and Elena was like guaranteed bangers, so they could do that. I think it was a guaranteed banger. The Tekken characters not guaranteed bangers, you know.
時代に合わなくてそういう老害なマーケティングの考えやめてって言われたらやめますんで、ちょっとその感じを聞きたいのね。
So with the English I just previously relayed, the actual question is he wants to ask what you think about how to go about this. Like, do you like the recent trend of saying all the characters right at the start? Up until now, Harada and myself have been going to events since like the 90s, Evo, Comic-Con, all these other places. And we've seen that the fans always kind of really enjoyed waiting for the next character to be revealed and to see that on the big stage and everyone to get excited together. Or even, watching in real time and waiting for Harada to come on stream and say, okay, wow, we're going to get a new character. Or, oh, it's Yasud on stage. We're not going to get a new character this time. All this stuff was something it seems like people were enjoying. Is why we're kind of continuing to do it this way. But he's just concerned, like, is that like an old man way of doing it? Or do we need to adapt to the times and just say everything at once? Even though it might not be as exciting, we just want to hear what your thoughts are on the topic. So I guess he's reading the chat. Feel free to.
I think it's a mixed set of opinions. I know there are old heads who love the speculation. Like I know Rip talks about it all the time. He like, don't give me any spoilers. I want to get hyped, So I don't know. It could go either way. I personally don't care either way. I just don't really speculate. I just wait.
So we personally kind of still prefer the method we've always been using for several instances because we're all in the same.
Tekken fans are just Stockholm syndrome. Maybe it definitely inflates the amount of viewership at the end of tournaments, right? But I think that part is kind of good. Bringing people into tournaments and like getting to see the gameplay. I think that's good.
Will look when they're released, rather than seeing some kind of rough sketch or image of a character and not even having any idea about what makes them cool. So that's the thoughts on why.
That's true. They also develop them very like
but we're still open to
up to the deadline, right? What they just said. So.
意見が半々なのかどうかちょっと分かりますね。ちょっとバーッと流れてるの。
It definitely would bring better goodwill towards buying the season pass if you knew the characters would be good, right? So that part's real.
今まで本当に隠せだったんですよ。なんでリークしてんだ。なんで先に全部言うんだよ。だったんです本当に。でそれはユーザーの要望を聞いてそうやってたんですけど、割れるということはですね、やっぱりちょっと変わってきた感はあるかもしれないので、判断は 安田とか若い
Why didn't they reveal all the characters like Street Fighter? Well, assuming you didn't hear what they just said.
託しますもう僕は
They said that's just the old way of doing things and that's how they like to do it, but maybe they're wrong. Maybe they need to change it.
老害は引っ込みます
They like the hype around it.
お願いします決めてくだ
So
さい
where I was just mentioning that it was.
Does Anna play
actually,
similar to
some
Noctis?
people
There
are
could not be a
review
more
for,
different character
Tekken 7
than
or
Anna
Tekken 8,
Williams
so you
to
didn't
Noctis.
know. I didn't experience the way it was done before.
There could not be a single thing
but he
more
was
different than
actually
Anna
always telling
Williams.
us, make sure you do your best that stuff doesn't get leaked because it really kills all the excitement and you're a tool if you let things leak. So that was always the kind of thing we went off of. But he said that since in the comments it looks like it's kind of a split opinion on the matter. Maybe he's no longer a relevant judge on this issue, so he's going to outsource the decision to Yasuda, who's a bit younger than us.
あでもあれだ一個だけほら釘刺しとかなきゃいけないのが最初に出すって方法を取るとさっき言ったように
Anna Williams makes you flip a coin at a moment's notice.
それ先出せってやついるじゃんそれと一緒でもう決まってんだったら早く出せよなんでなんで1年かけんだよっていうことをもう原理原則忘れちゃう人いるから
そうです
開発に時間かかる
できてると思
And
う
so he's just mentioning that, you know, some people are totally unreasonable that if you already know who's going to be in the season pass, why can't you just put them all out at once? And they have no idea that you have, you know, hundreds of people working on the development and there's a timeline and stuff needs to be created. ねテケン7にあったからコピペしてると思ってるやつもいるし
いや
そんな単純じゃないです
モデルも作り直してる作るじゃん全部ゼロからモーションも違う
Who are the Annas of Tekken 7? Fucking Anna Williams.
Put no thought into it.
Literally,
Actually,
she's her own
just take the
character.
data from Tekken 7 and throw it into the code and there it is for the
You know how
existing
Anna, you know how like Law goes into crouch and you have to think about slide or up forward 3 or while standing 2?
出したっていう
But if you don't duck the slide, it's a knockdown low that gives him like a free follow-up.
The current hey, you chatted it down.
Anna Williams, you eat the low, you're getting comboed.
And what I was just mentioning that, you know,
She takes you to the wall for like 50% into a guess again.
Choose where if you're a game that has the
There's a bunch of new stuff. Yeah, she got Lovely Tom, the rocket launcher.
The only choice you have is to see all the characters up front. So, you know, it is what it is for a lot of different
I'm horrified, I'm
circumstances
terrified, I'm
depending
so
on the
scared.
franchise.
Dead ass. That character is my kryptonite.
なんか一気に僕に責任がのしかかってきた。
Her neutral is weak. No, she has a pseudo electric.
若い
Her QCF1 is a pseudo electric.
話をしたので。
A counter hit launching safe elbow. That goes range 3. Weak neutral. Anna players have weak neutral. Sorry. 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 I'm traumatized. Okay. Sorry. She has Nina's down forward 1-2.
エボとかなんか大きいトーナメントのためになんか発表はなんで原田出てこないのっていうのをやめて
Was Anna S tier? I don't think she was S tier. She was high variance. But also, a lot of like the good Tekken players didn't like playing with her variants. So
So, we're just we're mentioning that we've chose to not sugarcoat it and try to be as transparent as we can and tell you the circumstances. So, this is a conversation, and we'll be looking at your
What?
comments regarding this as well.
what's happening? That sounds
And
serious.
Yasuda and the younger folks will be taking that into consideration. Harada did bring up a good point, though, that if we do choose to mention all the characters at the start, it is kind of not very reasonable to then be like, hey, Harada, why aren't you on stage at EVO showing this some awesome new thing if everything is announced from the start? So, you know, there's expectations to manage there.
はい。ということで、一旦、キャラクターの話は、
あでも本当参考になりましたありがとうございます、
はい、そうですね。
なんとなくわかりました
But yeah, we're very happy that we have this opportunity to ask you your thoughts on this.
Yeah, bro.
It's been great.
Like Anna is so scared. Why are they giving this so much time? Okay, now you guys sound ungrateful because it's like people are like, why don't they communicate more? Why are they communicating so much?
To season 2.
I get we all want the news to come out, but like, you know what I mean? There's obviously a skill issue with how efficient they are about it. Like that is up that for sure.
あ、そうですね。
But like, what do you want? You know?
Season 2 is going to be, you know, version 2.00 is what we're
April
starting
1st. Yeah,
with.
we kind of knew it was gonna be April 1st.
Believe it
So.
or not, April 1st, that is not some kind of cruel April Fool's joke. It is indeed coming out on that date.
まあ一個嘘みたいな話があるとしたら、とんでもないボリュームの。
But yeah, the crazy part about Anna is
Suspect is
she did
false.
not have that week of neutral.
Details in
She was
season 2.
legitimately difficult to contain. You could not contain her.
今
Even if she went into crouch and you read it, she has a full crouch power crush. Like maybe they've taken it out, but in Tekken 7,
we have for the patch notes, and
she had a elbow that was pretty much like not worth contesting from a distance.
before you guys can
Like a
check it out.
pseudo electric for real.
Nakatsu's mentioned currently we have over 1,500.
She had terrible punishes.
Currently,
Don't you think a mix-up character should probably not also have strong punishment? Like that's the whole thing about Tekken strengths and weaknesses. If a character can delete your health bar off of a mix-up, should they be able to delete your health bar off of punishes also? Like, do you see what I mean? Yes, you're tripping. But Jin has everything, and that's why everybody hates Jin.
points are pretty,
That's part of the problem.
So imagine if we tried to cover all 1,500 changes on the stream. So we're just going to go into the reasoning and the direction, the overall direction behind it.
Anyways, this is a big deal. They're about to talk about how they're balancing Season 2.
はい
Okay.
そうですね。まずシーズン2の調整方針ですけども、ここに書いてある通りなんですけども、ヒートシステムの戦術の幅を広げて、キャラクターとプレイヤーの個性が出しやすい状態を目指そうっていうのをまず一つ。
Expand strategic options of heat system.
ヒートシステムを使った攻防のバランスを見直すっていう点。それと、より、プレイしやすく遊びやすくするための操作性の改善を行うってこの3つを、大方針として掲げています。
So there's three major points that we're looking to change. One is
Interesting about the accessibility.
expand the strategic options of the heat system. So
Interesting about the
just calling
accessibility.
heat all of a sudden doing the same thing is not that interesting. So we're trying to give players more options to showcase their individuality. And so, point two, reevaluate the offensive and defensive balance of the heat system for all characters. And the last one is improve controls for a more accessible gameplay experience. And we're going to be delving into more details with this.
はい。で、この方針に至った、経緯としては、シーズン1の問題点としてちょっと捉えていったものが2つありまして、ヒートシステムを使った攻めが、結構パターン化されることが多くて、プレイヤーの個性が出にくい状態になっていたっていうのが一つ。で、あともう一つが
Position on regional blocks. Some countries can't play Tekken 8. I think that fucking sucks.
一方的な試合展開が
I think whatever political reason that is for is really lame because Tekken should be enjoyed as much as possible. But what did you think I was gonna say? Did you think I was gonna be like, yeah, I support regional block. Hope those guys don't get to play the game. Like, what did you think I was gonna say?
Just giving more details about it.
Like,
So like I kind of briefly said, one of the major problems or issues we saw with Season 1 was that it became a routine for all players doing something similar, regardless of the character, regarding the heat system. So we wanted to kind of change it up. And then also the system for heat, although the concept of the game is aggressive, it was a little bit too much one-sided offense at many times
okay.
in battles.
はい。というわけで一つずつちょっと詳しく、動画も含めて、用意したので説明していきますね。
yeah, it's obvious to us, but the fact that they admit it is a big deal, okay? The fact that they admit it is a very big deal.
Copy that.
You guys have to understand the fact they admit it is huge, okay?
パワポの文字がごめん、文字だけちょっとずっと出してなきゃいけないんで、海外用に英語になってるんですけど、ごめんなさい、日本の方はできるだけ中津の言葉に集中して聞いてもらえると助かります。ごめんね。はい。
That was just a comment to the Japanese audience that, the slides are in English, so please listen to Nakatsu's his explanation.
はい、すみません。日本人の方、ちょっと私のじゃあ喋る言葉に集中してもらって、まず、ヒートバースト、ごめんなさい、ヒートシステムを使った戦略の幅を広げるっていうのはどういうことかっていうと、一部キャラクターの固有の構えから、ヒートスマッシュとヒートバーストを出せるようにして、いろいろ戦術、攻め方の幅を
The full crouch out of heat engage is still crazy to me, but
必要な変更を加えます。
it depends how
Some of the
reactable it
major
is.
changes we're making is going to be, many characters have their unique stances, and we've made it so that they can activate the heat smash and heat burst within these stances. To give them more options, but also it lets you explore more opportunities with combo routes, etc. as well.
はい。で、この後まず動画1本その、説明に対応した動画をお見せしますので、
これ2点目はま
じゃあ2点目もじゃあ言っちゃいましょうか、2点目もじゃあ2つ目も、言いますね。戦略の幅を広げる、変更の2つ目はですね、今までヒート発動技をヒットしたら、走っていて立ち状態しかなかったところに、レバーを下方向ですね、123の方向に入れておくことでしゃがみ帰着っていってしゃがんだ状態で相手に接近した状態を作れるっていう変更を加えます。
And so, just to touch on the second one as well before we show you footage of exactly how this works. So, up until now, once you've done a heat engager, you kind of automatically run towards your opponent and you're in a standing position when you're trying to pressure them, right? And you couldn't start from a crouching position at that time. But this time, please excuse, this is the Japanese notation. 1 would be down back, 2 would be down.
Oh, it's
down
numpad notation.
So
That makes more
any
sense.
of these inputs to then start from a crouching position after the heat engager.
はい、この変更は
That makes way more sense. I was like, why the heck would your attack buttons make you crouch? My bad. Ignorant American.
武器のキャラクターにとってはかなり面白い変更になる
My
か
bad.
なと思ってます。
And for example, Anna was quite strong with her mix-ups when you include crouching and standing. So this allows her to kind of carry that into Tekken 8.
Because we needed Anna to be able to mix us better, bro.
行きましょう。
We needed Anna to be able to mix us up better.
はい、これザフィーナなんですけども、構えを取った後にこのようにヒートバーストが出せます。
So you can see that Zafina is going through her stances, but she also has access to heat burst.
はい。で同じくヒートバーストの後に構えを取って。
That's interesting. Heat burst from oh look, the combo meter's in a different location. The combo meter's higher. This is I asked for UI changes. That's awesome.
See, she also can access the.
But if I say they're fixing everything, then I'm gonna get
Heat smash inside the
dragged out in the
stance
streets
she
and
has. So
hung.
this allows her to have various different options, but also different combo recipes as well.
That's cool.
はい、これが
New combo routes. That's neat.
構えのキャラクターが構え中にヒートバーストだったりヒートスマッシュが出せるといった変更になります。
Wait, Zafina has an install? You're kidding me, bro.
The stances will have access to these in the
Why? No!
ヒート発動技のしゃがみ
We don't need more installs, man.
と思います。こちらアンナでやって
Oh, it's Anna. Whoa, whoa,
So this is
whoa,
going
whoa.
to be an example of
Okay, Anna has no install.
crouch stance
まずは
after the heat engager.
はい、まず普通に走ったパターンとこちらが下方向にレバー入れるとこのように姿勢を低い状態にして相手にしゃがんだ状態で近づくことができるようになります。
So the first one you can see doing the heat engager and approaching opponent standing, and then also the crouching version, giving her more strategic options.
はい、なんで、立ち状態で近づくか、しゃがみ状態を選択して近づいて、攻めを継続して
He said, I won't lose to
よ
you.
うな、戦術の幅が広がるようになってます。
So it allows characters to apply pressure to their opponent
Oh.
and have more options.
Oh, God.
はい。
Ah,
では次の
そうですね。次行きましょうか。
行きましょうか。
はい。
sorry.
2つ目ですね。
Sorry.
はい、続いてですが、攻防バランスの見直しといったことになりま
What
す
did we miss? Did we miss anything different? No, we
2つ目
didn't.
ですね。
Situation of offensive and defensive balance.
はい、こちら、やることは、主に、主要なトピックを抜き出してますが1つ目が、ヒート状態での削りダメージを全体的に、少し減少させてさらに、ヒートダッシュを使って、ヒートダッシュをガードした際に上乗せで削りダメージが多かった部分に対して、テコ入れをして、減少するように変更しております。
And so this is something that people have been asking for a bit. We decided to reduce the chip damage during the heat state overall. And also, when you would perform a heat dash and rush down your opponent, it would result in a lot of the recoverable health.
Oh, wow.
So this has been adjusted as well.
はい、これなぜこうしたかというと、やっぱりヒートダッシュはヒートスマッシュよりかなり使い勝手が良くって、削りを加味したセットプレー
Removing the power crush heat engager is kind of crazy.
体力をかなり減らした後にヒートダッシュで仕掛けて2択で終わりっていった展開が非常に多かったので、ヒートダッシュの削りダメージだったりヒート時の全体的な削り量を抑えてもう少し駆け引きがしっかり続くような狙いでこのような変更を加えています。
あくまでヒート時で ことですよね。
そうヒート時の全体的な削りダメージを減らすっていうのと、ヒー
Low
ト
tier god is
削
fun.
りかつその後の2択でフィニッシュみたいなところを少し緩和したかったのでこのような変更を加えてます。
One of the reasons is that it really stood out that someone would overwhelm their opponent to just have a very oppressive offense, and then they would activate the heat to not do the heat smash, but they would choose to use the chip damage a lot, and then kind of when your opponent only has a little bit left to rush them down with a heat dash to have only a little sliver of life. And that was just, we felt a little bit way too oppressive, and so that's why these changes were made.
はい、そしてもう一つですね、こちらの攻防っていった意味での防御面
Hopefully they leave Fang's power crushing engager. Fuck Fang way, bro. What?
攻撃面で非常に強いヒート発動技っていうものが混在した技が、例えばニーナとかアズセナに代表されるような立ち状態からパワークラッシュ付きのヒート発動技で切り返しを狙ってそのまま攻めに行けるっていったものを、今回から、シーズン2からそこを見直そうということで、パワークラッシュ技のみに、なるように変更を加えています。
And someone's talking about this in the comments, but another change is that some of the power crush moves that were also heat engagers, like Nina's forward both punches, and also Azucena had one as well. We have reevaluated that because it allows them to not only change the tide of the battle, but then to actually be a little bit too strong in the offensive. So they have been reverted to just being power crush moves.
Wow.
ちなみに
That's a big change. Why are they laughing? Why are they laughing? Is our suffering funny to them? We had to fight with that shit for a year. What do you mean?
あれはジョークだから。真に受けてる人いるから本当に。そんなことでそんな調整しない。
I was afraid that some people were saying that because he lost to a Ninat Master Cup that happened. That's not the case though. There's no way we could have done it that quick anyways.
That's
So-
cap.
はい。
じゃあ映像見ましょうか。
まずちょっと
Gun to my head. I'm taking away Nina's blonde bomb. You don't even need the gun to my head, bro.
新たな攻めができるような、プランも含めて調整を加えてますので、こちらちょっとパッチノートだったり次回の配信の時に触れられたら触れようかな。
ただ長くしただけじゃないよっていう。
Yeah.
もちろんです。はい。
So it was, too strong in these instances is why the heat engager aspect was removed. But they do get a heat engager added to a separate move that's not so overwhelming. So it's not just a down nerf. It is a nerf in essence, but they do get some other things.
はい、じゃあこちらも動画2つありますので1つずつお見せします。
So we have a few videos to show you how this works now.
Oh, they're gonna show footage. Nice. Okay.
こちらヒートダッシュの削り量ですね。今15って出てますが、
How much damage was that? I didn't see.
減ってました。
So this is just about the chip damage. It says 15 in this current instance, but it was 19 previously.
はい。
in
Okay.
season 1.
でさらに相手が0時状態の時には、こちらシーズン1では、12減ってたんですけども、見てもらうと分かるように、
That's 4 damage.
0時状態
That's
で同じような行動を食らっても、
it's something.
チップダメージ4、3分の1になっています。
And you can see that in season 1 it was 12 in the first instance when your opponent has rage, but now it's going to be quite reduced. So you can see if you're the one who has rage and you're being oppressed like this, then the amount of chip damage you receive is drastically reduced.
はい、こういった変更を加えることで、もう最後に自分が有利な状態でヒートダッシュで相手に近寄って有利な状況から2択でフィニッシュっていったものが、かなり試合の後半に至っては、起きにくくなるように変更を加えてます。
So like we were saying, as a result, seeing someone just beat the crap out of their opponent, rush them down with
12 to 4 in
heat
rage.
dash, and then do a massive amount of chip damage to finish them off, should occur much less than previously.
I think the heat's depleting at the same
で
rate.
はもう一つ、次はパワークラッシュの、パワークラッシュ付きヒート技の、変更点の動画をお願いします。
Next, we're going to show some of the changes about Power Crush and Heat Engagers.
はい、今回アズセナでサンプルを持ってきました。
This case is Azucena.
そうやった
Wow.
はい、見ていただいた通り、ただのパワークラッシュ技になってます。
Oh, they gave her a new power
You can see
heat
it's,
engager.
Changed simply to only the Power Crush property without the Heat Engager property.
はい、代わりに、他の、ヒート発動技を用意してこのように叫ぶ
So 3-4
から、ヒート発動に行って攻めを仕掛けたりといったような、ことを変更に加えて、失ったものもありますがその分、攻め手として面白くなるような変更を加えてます。
So you can see she's had heat engager properties added to a different move instead, which should give the Azucena players a different way to play her and hopefully enjoy it just in a more fair manner.
3-3, my bad. I keep mixing that up.
はい、なんでちょっと、該当の技を持ってたキャラクターに関してはヒート発動技が一つ変更になりますが、戦術の幅を広げたり空中コンボが変わったり、いろいろと手を入れてますのでこちらご期待ください。
And so this
That's
should
cool.
give you an idea of what to expect for characters with these properties as a whole. So you can see we've made these changes to the heat and chip damage, but then also different ways to play them as well.
はい、
はい。そして3つ目。
All right, let's go to next one.
Control enhancements. Oh, they made the change! How is this gonna work? You can sidestep from crouch into the foreground? How does that work? How is that gonna work? The game is gonna feel different.
So we have
The game is gonna feel different.
that we made to the control system. There's 3 main ones, and we're going to be going to this now.
はい、まず一つ目ですけども、しゃがみ状態の時に画面手前に横移動今までできなかったんですけどもシーズン2から横移動できるようになります。
これ新しいプレイヤーだと分かんないけども、
鉄拳知ってる人ほど分かると思います。
もう俺何十年はごめんなさいね。
お待たせしました。
So this one's a big thing that players have been asking for quite a long time now, where if you're crouching, it was hard to move into the foreground of the stage. And this has been changed. So players who are new to the franchise, it might not make a lot of sense, but people who play quite a lot, you'll understand this is a big change.
はい、これでですね、実はそのさっき
How is that gonna work, man?
いっぱい説明してるんですけども、守ってる側のその
How is that gonna work?
守るっていうところも、結構強化されるので、この変更が実は、ディフェンシブな面で
I'm curious how that's gonna feel.
And so Tekken 8 as a whole is still, aggressive gameplay showcased. We still want to buff the defensive options a little bit, and one of them is making these side steps a little bit more viable.
これただどう入力するのって分かってない人いるからマイクで横移動っていう声入力だよってことで
That nerfs law, Kazuya.
ちゃんと教えてあげて音声入力だよって横移動だよ横移動しゃがみから横移動って言ったらできるから
AI スピーカー的な入力
やり方分かんないけど
So I don't know that this was implemented, but Harada says that if you speak like to Alexa and say, sidestep, then your character sidesteps. I was unaware of these changes.
Ease input difficulty to start rounds. Wow. This is a kind of a big change. It's not just accessibility is a misnomer. This is just straight up a different game. That's cool.
It's a joke.
That's huge.
It's not April Fool's yet, but that was a joke.
But you could already buffer sidestep, so I'm curious what they mean by pre-input.
PS2.
大丈夫です心配しないで
はい、じゃあ次に、2つ目こちら結構なんていうんですか操作的に、やりやすくなった点として、横歩きを先行入力で出せるようにしました。
The second one is you're able to kind of buffer inputs for sidestepping now.
これはですね今までは硬直の切れ目で、そこをしっかり把握して横歩きっていうのに入力しなければできなかったのでなかなか思ったように今の横歩きだったらかわせてるんじゃないのみたいなところの連携が食らってたりしたと思うんですけども、先行入力が効くことによって、しっかり読み切っていれば横歩きができるようになったのでこれも結構大きな変更になります。
And so what this means is up until now you had to know precisely when you were recovered from the animation of your previous move until the input for a sidestep would be accepted. But that's been kind of relaxed a little bit so that sometimes you felt, I input a sidestep and it didn't happen. Why not? Those kind of instances should be a lot less.
はい。で3つ目これ結構自分が本当にやりたかったラウンド開始時の入力の難しさを緩和っていうところで少しだけ先行入力が効くようにしました。どういうことかっていうと今までラウンドはファイトっていったタイミングで本当タイミングよく押さないと技が 最速で出なかったんですけども、ちょっとだけ先行入力が効くので、割と狙ったタイミングで技が出せるようになるっていう、これかなり、大きな変更になります。
And so, similarly, at the start of the round, you know, when you're deciding what kind of action you want to take right at the bell, we relaxed the input window for that as well. It used to be you had to time it exactly right to get your character to move at the fastest instance, but now it's been relaxed a little bit.
なんか
I think that's a
そん
good
なことが
change.
あって皆さん驚いてますけど、
The just frame round start was just kind of RNG.
テケ1は縦にこう投げを先にずっと押しっぱなしにしてると最速で
確かにそうでしたね。
出てますんで、テケ1の頃からやってます。
So, Rado was mentioning this was.
I think it's a good
present
change.
In various times throughout the series, such as in Tekken 1, he said you could hold down both punch buttons. Left punch, left kick, for example. At the start of the round, and would throw your opponent at the easiest, the
In Tekken
earliest,
1?
available time.
Huh, I didn't know that.
はい、こちらもですね、ちょっと上の2つに対して動画を持ってきたので、動画で、2つお見せしたいと思います。
And so Nakatsu's brought some footage to show you examples of the first two.
Oh boy.
では1つ目。
Oh
こち
boy.
らはしゃがみからの横移動が出せるようになったところで、奥移動は避けれない連携が手前に行くことで避けられると。
So he's saying this is an instance of being able to crouch, to sidestep from a crouch.
Jeez.
しゃがみからしゃがんでないん
いや、ジンがしゃがみになってるんです。この時。
So he's saying, for example, Jin is able to go into the foreground.
This is recorded
とこ
video.
ろで結構慣れるまでちょっと違和感があるかもしれないですけども、かなりしゃがみからの
Wow.
横移動の駆け引きが変わると思いますので、ぜひ、配信されたらいろいろと調べてみてください。
So this should change a lot of different things about options you might have in certain scenarios. So please check this out when it's applied.
はい、では続いて横歩きの先行入力もお見せします。
The next is kind of showing the input buffer for sidestepping.
はい、こちらちょっとローの連携に対して先行入力で横歩きをするといったような感じになってますが、こちらシーズン1の時には結構
How can we perceive the input buffer if we don't see the input history?
と思うんですけども、
I can't tell what's happening here.
使うことでガード中に横歩きを入力してこのように綺麗にかわせるようになってます。
Saying this is an instance of the relaxed window for the middle of Law's string there, where you could do it previously. It was just very difficult timing, but it's made much more easier because you can input it while you're still blocking the prior attack.
But you could before.
はい、以上がバトルの
That's how you could do it before. I did this. This is part of the drill.
じゃあ一回歌スライドに持って
It's the same thing, isn't it?
And that's
It's
some
not
of the
that
major
different.
changes that we have for 2.
まあこういった具合で
Easier now?
今の全体的な
That's it. Fuck. I want to see more, but whatever.
加えつつキャラクターはそれぞれしっかり
キャラの個別で
Damn. Okay.
調整
Well.
が
それが1500個。
1500あるし、全キャラクターに一つ新技を
Oh my God, you guys. This I've been waiting for this one. Please.
Keep in mind that's just for overarching changes, right? So
Please
we
be
still
good.
have those 1500 items that go into the
Please, we need an MR
character,
system or
changes,
something at the top rank.
Balance, but
Please.
also each character will have at least one new move.
Oh God,
added to the
please.
arsenal, at least. So there's a lot.
Every single Korean pro, well, not every single one, but so many Korean pros have been asking for this. American pros have been asking for this. People have been fighting for 99, like 999, 999 ranks.
シ
Please.
ーズン2っていう変わり目のところで
Oh, please give us a good rank system. Oh my God.
目にしていて我々もちょっと問題があるなと思ってたのでシーズン2でしっかり改善していきたいと思って変更を加えてます
I don't speak
So we'll be
Japanese.
going more into detail on the changes later in March. But we want to go first into the changes that we're making to rank.
Okay, one is what they were already trying to
Some
do.
areas that we could improve on for season 2.
はいランクマッチのシーズン2こちらも大きな目指す形
I can't tell. Isn't that? Is it? Were they not trying to do that before?
適切なマッチ
Is this a new philosophy?
競争性があって納得感
Have they not been doing this beforehand?
目標を見失わず
Are you
に
kidding?
楽しめる環境を提供するっていったこちらの3つを大方針に掲げています
And so you can see the main topics about what we want to achieve with these changes to the rank.
Was this not the goal originally?
We want to have the proper matchmaking that actually more accurately reflects your skill level than it does currently. Then also to create a system that's both competitive and
What has the rank system been about?
effective. And then also to have an environment where people
Is this not the goal?
you know, they retain
From the
their
beginning?
motivation to play and to get better at the game long term.
That's me. This guy is me right now.
では次のスライドでお願いします。
No, that. Oh, hold on. Okay, okay.
はい、シーズン2のランクマッチの変更点としては
Mitigate disparity in matchmaking.
ちょっと格差マッチングっていう
Revise the ranked match point system.
以上の人とよく当たったりとか
Rank reset, adding new ranks. Okay, I don't really care unless the system is better.
緩和したいと思ってます。で、さらにランクマッチのポイントシステムをしっかり見直して、段位のリセットと破壊進行の段位を追加することで、シーズン1の問題点を解決しようと思ってます。
Damn, bro, that looks like you in the image on stream. All right, bigot. My eyes are clearly smaller.
With someone who was much better than you unfairly, or maybe even much worse than you in skill level from your perspective. So we wanted to alleviate those instances as much as possible. And then also just to kind of change the point system, because sometimes there was way too many points assigned or way too many taken away. And then also to do a rank reset to make it feel more fresh with these new changes. And then also add some new ranks higher up as well.
はい、じゃあ次のスライドお願いします。
Okay, change in matchmatching logic. Tekken powers only. Thank God, man. Highest rank among all characters? Okay, it might be hard to find matches. It might be hard to find matches. It might be harder to find matches. But small trade-off. It's a small trade-off.
ポイントがほぼ減少しないという問題と、特定の台に行くと鉄拳力がガッと引き上げられちゃうっていうこの2点がちょっと悪さをしてて、その結果ちょっとその実力に伴わないような格差マッチング
I think this is okay. Like
背景としてあります。
it's okay. It's like
To alleviate the instances where there's a disparity.
it's better for the low-level players, so I support it. As long as there's
opponents, where in season 1, Tekken 8 was matching based on both Tekken Power and.
as long as there's a good high-level rank system, this is fine. This is fine.
Tekken Power at that instance was that it wouldn't decrease that much when you lost, and it would actually be pulled up quite a bit when you reached a new rank or something like that. So it didn't tend to decline, which caused these kind of imbalances in the matching.
はい、でシーズン2ですね、鉄拳力自体ちょっと回収しちゃうとかなり大規模な変更になってしまうので、ちょっとマッチングから鉄拳力を使用する。
So this is fine. Like I'm less happy about it because I genuinely like when I'm learning a new character, I play like a Fujin, right? But it will be more fair for newer players, so I support it.
Make Tekken Power into something that's the most optimal choice for matching people of all different skill levels requires a lot more fine-tuning than we can do in a short time.
Yeah, that's hard to do,
So
for sure.
Nakatsu was just saying that we chose to focus mainly on trying to achieve the goal of matching you with a more optimal opponent.
I think that's
は
fine.
い、で
I think
ど
that's
のように
fine.
マッチングするかというと、使用キャラクターの中で最高段位を考慮したマッチングに変更します。
So we're going to mainly take into consideration the highest rank you have of your main character.
例えば風神のキャラクターが 2,3 キャラいて、鉄拳王のキャラクターが1キャラいるとしたら、鉄拳王の段位のキャラクターを考慮して、
I think this is a fine compromise. If this makes the matchmaking better for lower rank players, and then higher rank players get like Street Fighter MR, I think it's
So maybe
perfect.
you
I think
have
it's fine.
several characters at Fujin, but your main is at Tekken King, for example. We would mainly take into consideration your Tekken King rank.
Okay, that
to
kinda
match with
sucks.
opponents.
That kind of sucks. Because the
じゃあ
gap
次のスライド
the gap between Tekken King and Fujin is not that big.
で、はい、こち
In
ら
terms of overall skill.
格差マッチングを緩和する
That might be
一
worse.
つですね、サブキャラクターの段位の引き上げのタイミングと
That might be worse. I thought it'd be for like God of Destructions
So
playing at
another
Fujin.
thing we're doing with this new change is to the way we take into consideration the rank of your secondary characters as well, and to modify the rank after you've leveled up with them.
はい、じゃあ次のスライドお願いします。どのように変更するかというと、シーズン1の時には、例えば、雷神に昇格した時に7段下の段位にサブキャラクター引き上げてましたけども、シーズン2では、雷神ではなく風神に上がった時に、
Oh, so your secondary characters get promoted sooner.
これは検定とかに上がったり、鉄拳王に上がった時に、風神に上がったりといった、7段下ではなくって、3から4段下の段位に引き上げて、 まあ上手い人はどんどん上に行ってもらいたいなっていうところで、サブキャラクターの段引き上げの、基準を変更しています。
And so this is basically showing your main rank and then the secondary rank. So, for example, if you got to Fujin with your main character, your secondary characters would be automatically pulled up to Garyu, which was about 7 ranks below your main, right?
I think this is okay.
The distance there between the two different ranks.
This is okay. People are gonna crash out on secondaries more, I think,
to a rank within 3 of your
because
character's rank.
people like
はいでは次のスライド。
someone who's first time Fujin is gonna get probably cooked in Mighty Ruler, but I think it's
はい
fine.
加えてですね、
I think it's fine.
検索するときにも、同段のみといったオプションを追加したり、クイックマッチの検索条件にもランク制限を設けることで、まあ、なるべく自分の腕前と同じような人とマッチングできるような変更を加えます。
And we know that you want to match with people of a similar level, so we've added a same rank only search option. But not just that, we've added a rank restriction option in quick match as well.
This is nice. Both of these might just make queues slower. That's the only thing I don't like about it. I like the idea, but
Slide, please.
slower queues can be a problem.
2つ目、ランクマッチ
Can be a
ポイント
problem.
システムの見
But
直し
I think it's a
になり
decent
ます
idea.
And then also another change is restructuring the point adjustments.
こちらはですね、実力差に応じてポイントの増減が、反映されるようにポイントの変動量と各段位の必要なポイント量を
This tells me nothing.
ちょっといびつだったところに手を入れてます。
These changes tell me
So
nothing.
we made some changes to how many points
Listen up.
you acquire from fighting people, not just of the same rank, but people who are of a higher skill level than you or a lower skill level than you, because it wasn't always that intuitive in the past.
では次のスライドお願いします。
Yeah, it wasn't intuitive. I had to do a whole research paper on this.
はい、こちらのようにですね、実は、シーズン1の時には、格上に勝っても美味しいことがなく、格下に負けても、あまりポイントが変動しないリスクがないといった状態になっています。
Higher ranked,
こ
yeah.
ちらをしっかり、適正化して、ちゃんとしたポイントシステムに、見直そうということで、調整を加えてます。
So to basically kind of express this, you can think that in Season 1, even if you won against a higher level opponent than yourself, there wasn't much reward for it. Likewise, there wasn't much...
This is just
risk to
T7 rank?
losing to
That's not
someone
true,
who's
Jasandi.
Not nearly the same level as you.
That wasn't true
So
because
we've, changed the
before it was a
point,
small,
accumulation to more
it was
reflect
small
this
at any
in Season 2.
distance.
はい、なので、段差によるこちら、勝率の違いなど、KPI の情報も見つつ、
Now
ポイントの
it's
調整をして
accounting for better players, which is different. Tekken has never done this.
2つ、連敗ペナルティと連勝ボー
Tekken
ナ
has
スに
never
ついて
done
も
this.
変更を加えてます。
So this was done after looking at various different player bases in the back end to see the movement of points during the rank up or rank down, and changes were made accordingly. And so also the next thing we want to talk about as well is the point bonuses that were previously assigned and how that will change.
はい、では次のスライドお願いします。
Next slide, please.
Removal of consecutive loss penalty. They need that at the top rank, though. High key.
特定の段位で3連敗すると、追加でちょっとポイントを失ってたんですけども、こちらの仕様をちょっとなくしました。
So we removed the consecutive loss penalty. So before, if you lost 3 in a row, you would get a larger amount of points deducted, but that's going away for Season 2.
Okay.
はい、では次のスライドお願いします。
That's better for new
でもう一
players.
つが連勝ボーナス
Enhancing
の
win
仕
streak
様を変更
bonus.
します。
We're also changing the win streak bonus as well.
Weird.
シーズン1でですね、風神以上から発生して
I get it for getting lower rank or higher ranked players out of the low ranks
し
faster.
てたんですけども、こちらちょっと内部的にやってたので表面的には見えなかったっていうのがあって、シーズン2からは榴弾以下で発生して2連勝以上するとボーナスポイントがもらえるっていうところで、どんどん、上に上がっていけるような、ちょっとシステムに変更しております。
And although this wasn't made visible in the system before for Season 1, there was in the back end a system that allowed blue ranks to get a bonus points
Yeah.
after consecutive wins.
Yeah, you know how we figured that out? I took notes on the rank system for like 3 months. For 3 months, I tracked the rank points behind in the back end. No shit, I had to fucking study it personally to make a video on it.
としてはやっぱり連勝もできるっていうところで、連勝するようなプレイヤーをなるべく早く適正台に上がって、より上の方で争ってもらうっていうところで、この変更を加えました。
So the thinking is, that good players who are actually better than their current rank are going to be winning consecutively. And rather than having them stay in lower ranks and beating up newbies, we thought it would be better to try to elevate them to their more appropriate rank as quickly as possible.
はい、では次のスライドお願いします。
Next slide, please.
Okay, promotion
ポイン
bonus.
トシステムの見直し、是正を図るというところで、一部、シーズン1の時にはですね
Unintended advantages. Yes, you can't demote on purpose and then rank
毎回あ
out.
なたは最高段位に到達したのでボーナスポイントをもらって、昇格しますって言ったのはちょっと
They need
まあ一部
please an MR system.
でこれを、見直して
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. This is cool. I like this.
初めて、自分が、最高段位を更新した時の1回のみに変更を加えますので、これはポイントシステムの見直しの一環として、ちょっとまあプレイヤーにとっては不利なことになりますけども、実はこれがあることでわざと降格した方がお得じゃんみたいなことが起きてたので、そういったようなちょっと使用バグみたいなものを取り除きたいと思って、健全な状態に変更しています。
わかりやすく言うと
So this is just addressing. Well, hold on. What's he saying? He's speaking to Japanese. Okay. This is the demotion cheese strat where you could, if you were about to demote, you could actually demote on purpose and then win the next game and have more points than if you just won the first two. So I'm assuming they're fixing that.
There was kind of a weird imbalance in that sometimes if you are playing and you lost and got demoted and then you had a promotion chance the next match and you won and get promoted, you often went even further in points than you were originally at before losing. So in some instances, it would make more sense to lose on purpose so that you could get that boost, which doesn't make sense. So we tried to fix this by making it so you only get bonus points when you reach your new highest rank.
まあ使用ではあるんですよね。
Just hit that right now. Yeah, milk it while it's here.
必ず起きるものは我々はバグとは呼ばず使用バグです。
使用バグですよね。
使用バグです。必ず起きるんだから。だからそれはある意味どこがバグってたかと考え方なのか。
They're quoting my research. They made the game. What do you mean quoting my research? This isn't a natural phenomenon. This is a man-made thing. What do you mean quoting my research?
Just confirming that it's not a bug per se and that it worked as intended, but it didn't work how we hoped it would work in all instances. So we kind of reviewed it.
はい、
はい。
ということでじゃあ次のスライドやるですね。はい。
Okay, next slide we're going to be talking about important topic for everyone.
はい、では、今の説明したような、変更を加えるのでちょっとランクのリセットを行わせていただきます。
Rank
で
resets.
ランクのリセットと、
So are they not adding an MR system?
さらに
Yeah, I thought I heard main man too.
いったことを行います。
So along with all the changes aforementioned, we are going to do a rank reset so that everyone starts out with a new system. And we're also adding high-level ranks as well. あれですよね。知らない人ランクリセット。
Wait, high level rank system. Did you hear that?
ゼロにはならないですね。はい。
Did you hear that?
For people who are new to the franchise, that doesn't mean everyone starts from the beginning again. We're gonna go into details, so please wait.
はい、第のリセットをどのようにするかっていうと、まずですね、シーズン1の時点での最高到達段位ですね。例えば、現時点で風神の人がいるとします。ただ過去に鉄拳王になったことがあるって人は鉄拳王を基準に、シーズン2の、ランクの開始位置が決まります。
So the first thing we do is take in your highest rank achieved in season 1. So even if you're currently a Fujin, if you were a Tekken King at some point, that's the rank that we're going to be considering.
はい、でどこの時点での、段位を参照するかというとシーズン2の切り替えのメンテナンスなのでもうほんとシーズン2始まる直前まで遊んでいて問題ありませんので、直前のメンテナンスまでに到達した段位を基準に、リセットが行われます。
And so we take the rank in consideration at the maintenance, right before the maintenance to switch over to season 2. So you can play right up till the end and have that reflected.
はい、なので、まだ安心してもずっとやり控えることはなく遊んでいただいて構いませんので。
There's still merit in actually continuing to play in case you get to a
Yes,
higher
this
rank.
makes sense. But what are we doing for the top ranks?
なぜなら
到達段位ですね。
We need a leaderboard.
あれが欲しいからね。
はい、下がっても大丈夫。
This makes sense. This is fine.
する必要ないですね。
Reset based on your highest rank.
やり控えしなくていいってことです。
はい。
自己満だけじゃなくて何か変えるのかもしれないですよね。
そう。
そう。
はい。
それは後で。
OK。
はい。
So your highest rank, and why that's important, not just for your
Oh,
honor
we get
or
titles. That's
reputation or
cool.
whatever.
That's cool. We need cosmetic. This is good. This is good. This is
とい
good.
うことで
This is good.
ちょっとささやかな記念品みたいな形
It's not amazing, but it's good.
シーズン1の最高到達段位に応じた特別称号をもらえるようになってます。
After the update, you'll receive a plate that kind of signifies the highest rank that you achieved for season 1.
そしてででん、これ重要ですよね。
はい、これが引き継ぎ先の段位一覧になりますが、まあ、合計まで下がらない段位帯の人は特に変更されることはなくノーリセットになります。
And so you can see the changes of where the ranks will be reset to in general from this table. So for example, up until 9th dan, there's no reset.
はいでまあ、例えばマイケルさんであれば、まあ、雷神とかの人は、検定18段からのスタートになります。
So you're saying that I'll be probably around the 18th dan is where I'll be starting off for next season? わかんないよ、まだやってるよ。
到達するかもしれないもんね。
テックになるかもしれないですね。
I'm still playing, so you never know. My Master Cup performance kind of sucked, but that was just the nerves, so we'll see.
はい、で現時点での最高段位破壊神の人は、鉄拳王からのスタートになります。
And 破壊神何や破壊神何だ Lord of Destruction is going to be starting off at Tekken.
No, I'll be Fujin again? Yeah, hold that shit. Better watch some PhiDX videos and level up. How to get out of blue ranks?
マッチング自体はいきなり強い人と当たったり、そういったような理不尽なことが起きないように振り分けを行います。
Although we're setting the ranks, we're hoping that this grouping will kind of alleviate some people getting destroyed by higher level players all of a sudden.
はい、では、ランクはちょっと長いんですけど最後、破壊神以降の段位を追加っていうところで、破壊神以降に8つの段位を追加して
New ranks.
本当に上級者たちが、かなりしのぎを削って
Higher promotion difficulty is good.
段位帯を追加しま
That's
した。
good. That's a good
So we're
thing.
adding new additional ranks on the top end of the
Higher promotion difficulty is good.
So 8 of these beyond Lord of Destruction.
8!
And these are going to be not just the simple point, what do you call it? Not just calculation of the points up until now. We have a different system that makes these even more.
New system! I told you! You guys gaslit me, said I didn't hear it right! Oh!
これ破壊神ウロボロス。
You guys told me I didn't hear that right?
投げてるよな。
Fuck you!
この後どうすんだ
So
よ
the。top rank is going to be God of Destruction, Uruboros is what it's called.
Uruboros! None of you are getting that! I'm probably not getting that either.
Probably. I haven't seen the English for that yet.
でまあそこの下破壊神以降に、1234567っていうものをどんどん上がっていって最後に、これまあちょっとちっちゃいんで分かんないですけど破壊神1に上がるとこう緑の玉がこうプレートに付与されて玉を7つ集まった状態で最後玉が全部集まったら昇格すると破壊神ロボロスロボロみたいな。
So the way it works is you have the 7 levels of God of Destruction, and then when you're at level 7, you'll
Talk to me,
get
Murray.
these kind of these balls that
These
signify,
balls?
by your health bar, kind of not unlike Dragon Ball, I guess. And then you get Nanatsu.
7個の玉を集めて最後にウロボロス。
And then you get 7 of those. The next step would be you finally are able to attain God of Destruction, Uroboros.
Uruboros!
でこれ担当者が本当に今のシーズン1の KPI から勝率だったりを弾き出して計算したんだけどかなり到達が難しくって
ただ逆算したからできるんだよね。
できはするんですけど過去のデータを使ってシミュレートしたけどちょっと今の段階だと到達者が出なかったぐらい厳しくなってるのでちょっと厳しすぎるかもしれないってことで今裏で絶賛
7ボルス
してます。
And so, just to give you an idea,
I don't know if that's how you say 7 balls.
They were looking at all the win rates and statistics behind the player base, and it was so difficult to attain this God of Destruction, Uroboros, when they're playtesting it. That Nakatsu actually asked him to relook it a little bit, just because it was too difficult to attain. So it's going to be quite a challenge. Just keep that in mind.
これウロボロスって出せって言ってる人結構いるじゃん。 これちょっと一個教えておくとね、これマジマーケティングの世界マジそうなんだけど、ちょっとみんなが出せっていうぐらいの方が売れたり受けるんだよ。本当大体そうみんな。俺もわかるよ、すげえ出せと思うもん。だけどこれ不思議なことにちょっと
This doesn't really change the fact that there's no reason to play once you hit the top rank. The point is, it's going to be really hard to hit the top rank. So people will be stuck in this, going back and forth. You're going to see Ulsan on a third character stuck at God of Destruction 3. That's what makes it cool.
So some Japanese players were saying it sounds kind of not that cool, but Harada said there's a fine line there, and you'd be surprised how a little bit of not cool goes a long way.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people like it. So.
You're in Garyu, little guy. You just threw out a random thing that you wanted to say.
Well. Japanese players have a very different take.
Activate some of those neurons, dude.
Many times, so it's hard to say the same thing about everyone.
はいまあ、というわけでこちらは本当に今破壊神
They could have just added Elo. This shit is lame as F.
人向けにちょっと
Listen,
追
man.
加したものになりますので、シーズン2開幕を
Why are you complaining when you are going to be getting reset down to Garyu? Let's be so real.
Designed to give players at the higher end of the ranks.
It's not for you.
Something, a new goal to achieve, right?
そして最後です。
I couldn't gatekeep seriously. Alright, that's done? Alright. Oh, this is so exciting, man.
はい
やっと実装の目処が。
はいいろんなもの
This is so exciting.
なかなかこうね
This is so exciting.
そう対戦して
Hey, if you want to compete in God of Destruction Ouroboros, my videos might not even help you. That shit might be beyond me. That's what I'm excited about. I want a rank system. I want a rank system where a YouTuber like me is not able to reach the top rank easily. Then it makes it really meaningful. And like I can like do episodes where I get taught how to get past the initial humps, and like it'll be so cool to show more of a skill difference, you know? I think that's so cool. This is so exciting. This is such a good change. I hope it works out well. Oh my god, I'm excited.
This was an awesome feature that I tested before against Nakatsu's Ghost. And my Devil Jin beat him.
It's probably the closest we're gonna get to a Street Fighter MR system, so I'm a huge fan of this. I'm a huge fan of this. This is so good.
Here, right now. Yasuda needs to go do something off camera. I'll leave it to
What?
your
Do something off
imagination.
camera? Is he gonna play with his 7 Dragon Balls? What's going on?
待たなくていい
大丈夫ですかね。はい、待たなくていいってことなので、まずこれがですね、ゴースト VS ゴーストのロードマップになってます。で、まずシーズン1
What's up, Speed?
段階では、ゴースト VS ゴースト
Speed is upset.
ラウンジに行って、
Speed was not having fun looking at the changes. He's going to
ゴ
bed.
ーストを選択して、ゴーストとゴーストを戦わせ
Well, welcome, everybody.
といったようなことができるようになります。
現状は、プロフィールからその人と
As long as the top rank system is good, I'm excited. I hope the netcode gets better, but they didn't say anything about that.
この人のゴーストは対戦できると。Okay. So, right now you can only play against other people's ghosts, and direct the battle in them. But from the version
Tekken
1.13
Ghost Showdown, huh?
You'll be able to have your ghost face off against other people's ghosts.
はいでシーズン1の段
The
階で
heat change had him tweaking. Yeah, the heat change is kinda sus. I'm not gonna lie.
対戦に行く前にただ見てるだけだとあんま面白く
But
ない
the
ので
rank system I'm excited about.
作戦っていうものを選択できてアグレッシブだったりバランスだったりディフェンシブっていうこの3つの作戦を選んで
My son is gonna throw your son off a cliff.
3月時点で
Tekken Ghost Showdown is gonna be
Also in March,
fire.
Not only will your ghost be able to fight another player's ghost, but just watching it until the match wraps up isn't as exciting. So you can actually give them a bit of direction. Go more on offense or hang back and play more defensively. You can direct them to a certain extent.
はいでシーズン2に、なったら、またさらに、遊びとして拡張しようと思っていて、シーズン2から、2.01 これ5月になるんですけども、ファイトランジ鉄拳ゴーストショーダウンっていうようなモードが追加されます。
And then we will continue to expand the functionality of this mode in May. In the version 2.01, we'll be adding a brand new area where we have Tekken Ghost Showdown, which is a more fleshed out mode where you can battle other people's ghosts.
はいで
I'm excited for that.
その鉄拳ゴーストショーダウンが追加されると、自分が育てたゴーストと他人が育てたゴーストをそのエリアに集まって持ち寄って対戦して、試合前に作戦も出せるし、さらにちょっと面白いことやっていて、 対戦を観戦してる時にですね、セコンドみたいにちょっと中段多めでいけとか下段打っていけとか、そういうゴーストに
レジャーツと
レジャーズいけみたいな指示が出せるようになるので、結構
Ghost versus Ghost.
So the difference is that you actually have an arena where you congregate with other players.
We
and
gotta be able to
you
bet
have
Tekken
those
coins
that
on this.
you've,
We need to be able to bet Tekken coins. You're 100% right.
quite a bit, because up until then you could give them basic direction before the match if to play aggressive or balanced or defensive. But now, in the middle of the match, you can say like, "Do your rage art now," or "Do this particular."
Oh, they're like
action
Pokemon for
on the fly
real.
during the match, similar to how you would say to your friend during a match.
はい、じゃあまず、シーズン1のバージョン 1.13 に追加されるゴースト VS ゴースト
これ3月ですね。来月のアップデートですね。
The new ranks do look odd, but I don't care. It's about the functionality, I think.
というところの動画を用意しましたの
I mean, I
で
kinda care,
ご
but-
覧ください。
So for the coming update in March, the first phase about just giving the directions before the match, Nakatsu's brought us a video to kind of outline how that'll work. Okay.
はい、こんな感じで、ラウンジで、友達の、アバターを選択してゴースト VS ゴーストを選ぶと、ゴースト同士を戦わせることができます。
So as you saw, you go up to someone in the Tekken Fight Lounge, go from the profile to Ghost versus Ghost.
はい、今回はシャヒーンは
Defensive? Do you want to lose? What is
スティー
this?
ブはアグレッシブを選択しています。
Unless your bot can
So
react to
we've chosen
everything,
to ask our,
defensive has got to be
Shaheen
troll.
be defensive.
はい、ディフェ
Defensive has gotta be troll, right?
と、まあ、距離を取ったりスカ角を狙ったりするような動きが、見れますので、まあ、シャヒーンちょっと注目してもらえればなと思います。
And so when defensive has been chosen, your character will kind of hang back. and
This is
wait
ass?
for
Yeah,
one
because your
action
ghost probably
opportunity.
fucking sucks.
ちょっと横移動してスカ角を狙ったりすると。
これシャヒーンがディフェンス
Nice! Look at that. Sides up down forward too.
そうです。
So, as
Who the
you saw,
fuck cares? You're
Shaheen
hating, bro.
decides
I'm about to
to
run
then
Ghost
do
versus
what
Ghost tournaments. This is gonna be
ア
great.
グレッシブは文字通りどんどん手を出して、まあ、その攻めに特化して動いてくれっていったような指示作戦になります。
Where Steve here is set towards aggressive, so he'll be trying to do attacks as much as possible. But defensive の方が良さそうな感じがあるんだけど。
Okay, Mr. God 2. See, this is gonna be so fire. The shit talk's gonna be so fire.
そのキャラの特性に
Tony, I'm stuck in God 4. What am I doing wrong?
アグレッシブがあって、まあちょっとした脳遊びとしてやる
It's gonna be so fire.
So I mentioned
God
now,
2 noob.
defensive look like
How are you losing?
Nakatsu said there's a variety of different things, you know.
How are you losing to Booty Cheek 69 and God
But then
3?
Based on that and the individual characteristics, you decide defensive, offensive, etc.
Are you losing to...
っていうのをまず、第一段階としてシーズン1で
Damn!
にしました。
And so this is the first phase that will be implemented at the tail end of season 1.
Reset.
で実はまあゴーストの動きが良くなるような変更もちょ
God 2 about to be a slur
久しくゴースト触ってないなとか見てないなって人は、まあ、動きも良くなってますし作戦も追加して結構見たりすると面白いのでぜひ一度遊んでみていただければなと思います。
And actually, there's been a few changes implemented to the overall Ghost.
This guy got
system as well.
PhiDX
So if you haven't
combos.
Played it in quite some time. You might want to check it out, not just to see these new features, but to see how the Ghost has been changed.
はい、っていう感じで今回はまあ
No more playing around? Yep.
結構いい動きとコンボを決めて、まあ勝った。
You noob.
And you can see the aggressive Steve has performed various successful combos and is doing quite well.
はい、ありがとうございます。じゃあ次の、まあ、シーズン2に、追加される
2.01 ですね。
2.0、これ5月
5月ですね。はい。
鉄拳ゴーストショーダウンについてちょっと説明します。
And now Nakatsu's going to present the Tekken Ghost Showdown, which will be added.
Be
in
flaming the ghost Steve that
2.01.
plays better than me is hurting my feelings.
はい、こちらの鉄拳ファイトラウンジのエントランスに、鉄拳ゴーストショーダウンっていったような、モードが追加されて、こちらで、筐体越しに、友達同士で、
If they buffed Heat, they're going to have to nerf everybody, which they probably aren't going to do. It's going to be
おなじ
degenerate.
みのマックス君が入り
What's up,
口
Monkey
に
D.
いて
Caleb?
はい、結構便利な、ゴーストを育てるようなゴーストスパーリングって言って、
Yeah, I'm
このゴースト
Crossing my
デ
fingers.
ータが微妙だから削除しようとか削除ができたり、あとはゴーストの学習設定をちょっとオンにしたりオフにしたりといった
They spent too much money on the kid that knows AI at BAM. I'm crying, bro.
ここでテッケンボールとは違ったゴースト同士の遊びができるような場所が 2.01 で追加されます。
ゴーストスパーリングは自分とそのゴーストと戦うことでね。So he was just saying that the picture you see, this kind of arena, will be added to the entrance of the Tekken Fight Lounge. You'll have these cabinets where you sit at, and you can match up with friends to do the ghost versus ghost. But also, if you remember Max from the one-player content we have in Tekken 8.
Should I stop hoping for them to rework Eddie Bill's mix-up base? Yeah,
He's
probably.
be available in this area as well, so that you can choose different options for your ghosts, such as you can choose to spar with your ghost, you can choose for them to turn the AI learning on or off at any certain time, or other tweaks like that.
はい、じゃあそのゴーストショーダウンの
Keep the reward people for the Steve 2-1 for sure.
開発中の映像を持ってきました。
削除って、今まで育ってきた AI データを削除すると一回もう完全にまっさらになってまたゼロからやり直せる。
Thanks, White Pony.
キャラごとに1個しか持ってないからリセットしたい場合。
そうですそうです。
So there's also an option to delete ghost as well, because if you remember, you can only have one ghost per character. So if you want to
I hope the changes to rank point distribution means that infinite rank rematches come back in the future. I think the reason there's no infinite rank rematch is because of players in the queue, not because of the rank points. How do I feel about this? My ghost is gonna beat the shit out of your ghost.
And you can do that.
I don't know how, but I'll figure it out.
Can I just なんかねチャットでバランスこれディサポインティングとか言ってるけどだから今日バランスの話しないって言ってるよね。
Weird use of dead time? Yeah, that's probably true.
It's disappointing there's no balance changes. We said we're not covering that today. We already said 1,500 items that are balance changes that will be covered later.
1,500? How could they possibly balance that properly?
So as you can see, the cabinets here that Nakatsu was talking about.
Okay.
はい、筐体に座って、自分のゴーストと相手がゴーストを選んで戦わせることができます。で実際
There's no way they can balance that properly, right?
対戦中指示が出すとどういう
I can't keep track of 1,500 chat messages, and they all say the same shit.
持ってきましたのでそちらをお見せしたいのと、こちら映像にはないんですけどもゴーストの動きに対して、セコンド生みの親である自
We're
分
gonna have a 30 gigabyte update? Well, the 1,500 changes doesn't need that much update data, right? You meant 1,500 Lily outfits?
AI 側で判定していい動きだったらそれを多めに出したり悪い動きだって言われたらそれをなるべく出さない。
1,300 Devil Jin nerfs? Don't talk to me, you're god too.
So we're gonna see footage of this.
Rate ghost actions as nice or bad. You know Tony's bot. Tony's never gonna call his bot nice. He's gonna be like, yo, you're bad. Yo, you're bad. Yo, you're bad. And Tony's bot's gonna get mad nasty after that.
Nice or bad, so that
Tony's not gonna feed his bot.
More often. And when you tell them you don't like it, they'll decrease.
That's hilarious.
They're doing that specific behavior.
はい。っていうところでこちらのエリアではですね、他人と自分が対戦しているのももちろん観戦もできるので、持ち寄ったゴースト同士
Tony's gonna give his bot to Yeah, our bots are gonna hang out and be like, yo, my dad is so mean to me.
楽しめることができますので、ちょっと動画をどんな感じなのかをお見せします。
It's kind of a cool feature that you can just kick back with friends and.
Tomebot asking Speedbot for tips.
It's quite fun.
これはまだ開発中の
はい、がっつりまだ
UI
UI できてないですけど
I'm crying, bro.
どのような指示を出したかっていうのを僕が補足します。
はい。
So this is just in the dev environment, but we wanted to show you today. So.
そうなのでみんなギョッとしないでください。
完成版ではないです。
So this is
開発中
あんまこういう画面見ないと。
Avery's bot is gonna plug. Oh my god.
Just keep in mind, this is just placeholder stuff.
じゃあ行ってみましょうか。
はい。で指示の内容は6つあって下段を打て中段を打て投げに行けパワークラッシュを打てヒートスマッシュレイジアーツこの6つです。
So there's 6 different patterns. There's low attack, mid attack, rage art, heat smash. あとなんだっけ
Oh my god, what is this?
Throw.
It's like Pokemon.
今ドラはこれ何選択？
はい、今さっき下段を打てっていう指示をやって
This UI can't be complete, right?
打ってくれてます。なんでこのセコンド指示をしっかり聞いていますね。
So you can see Dragunov and Jin both performing actions that they were being coached on.
はい、2ラウンドでドラグノフに中段を打て、ジンに下段を打てって言ったら指示を途中で赤くなったら指示を出したと。
Dragunov has been instructed to do mid and Jin low. You can see the red command is the most recent one.
はい、今ドラグノフ中段打てですね。
Dragunov going with the mid attacks here.
What a combo! Damn! I've never seen that.
まあなんで、まあちょっと試合を見てるだけじゃなくて、まあちょっとしたプレ
If you're doing this in your free time, hey man.
遊びになってます。
Some people aren't sweaty, and that's
You can see
cool.
it's much more, interactive.
Non-sweat content is
Ghost fight
fire.
another ghost.
これ
You're just a nerd.
これ自分なんですよね。
自分です。
自分に指示出す。
自分に指示出して、
出すね。
はい。
So it is, you know, a mirror.
UCF4 didn't hit grounded? What?
You as a player are, so keep that in mind.
ドラグノフに
Did you see that?
ジンにパークラ指示をしてましたね。
Jin need power crush.
はい。今さっき打ちましたけど。
Jin did a power crush as instructed.
確かにこれ音声で指示できたら面白いですね。
これは
Thank
音
you.
声
That's awesome.
でも聞き取れない人もいたりする。
はい。でドラグノフレイジャーズ打てって言ってしっかりレイジャーズ決めると言って。
Why does Win Hoodfoot still launch main
Perform
character?
Rage art like he was instructed.
まあ単純に見てるだけじゃなくってちょっとした、介入ができるって言ったのは結構面白い遊びになっていて。まあちょっと対戦に疲れた息抜きとか、今日はゴースト持ち寄ったから、まあ、見た目もカスタマイズ含めて面白いキャラ作ってきたぜみたいなところで、まあ、ラウンジで遊んでもらえればなと思います。
So it is kind of a refreshing kind of break from the head-to-head fighting. これさ、遊ばないとわかんないよね。俺もなんか結構対戦の方が好きなんだけど、
はい、
意外と中津
1 month to learn 1,500 changes?
友達とやると一気に面白さが分かるんで、まあ別に全員が全員やる必要はないんだけども、結構実は引き合いがあって。他社さんからもね、こういうちょっとどうやってるんですかって結構よく聞かれるけど、本当に結構ねやってみてください。友達とやると意外とめっちゃ熱くなるんで、でぶっちゃけ俺はこっちメインの方が
これ1年ちょっと以上前に一回そのプロゲーマーの皆さんにもテストしてもらったんですよね。
めっちゃ盛り上がった。
Pro players want first to 3.
いやだからこれ
めっちゃ盛り上がった。
これねファイトマネーをベットしたいですね。
気持ち的にはしたい。
2.08 ぐらいで。
So it's hard to convey exactly how entertaining this is until you have your hands on with it. Like I was saying, me beating Nakatsu's Ghost was really fun, but it's more fun when you have a friend that you can have that rivalry with. And Yasuo was mentioning how he actually got some of the pro players in Japan to come in and test it out. And they really got into this mode a lot. So we hope that.
Yeah, I feel like if you like Pokemon, this is gonna be so fire.
On it, and it'll be fun. Yes, I was mentioning it'd be great.
Don't cry.
We all think this, of course.
It is more
If you
fun
can
when you have a
get
friend.
money on it or something,
Don't
it'll
cry.
make it even more fun. We'll see. Maybe in the future.
Sorry.
まあ鉄拳コインはダメですけどね。
Of course, Tekken Coin a lot more
本当
difficult.
鉄拳コインはもうガチガチ
国によってはいいけど、日本とかダメだから。
ファイトマネーはね。
Fight
Already
money
はい。
is a little bit more flexible than the Tekken coins.
まあそういう感じでこうどんどんこの機能も
進化
Sajam Ghost Slam? Oh, God.
発展していけるような足がかりがまず次の1.1
It'll be better than marbles, maybe. Maybe. Maybe.
まあいろんなことやっていきたいなと思ってます。
はい。
But hopefully that gave you a glimpse into all the cool stuff we're working on. The earliest of these you'll be able to see for yourself with version 1.13 coming up in March.
Now, there's definitely a way I could hurt your feelings with your stupid ass bot, for
シーズン2は
sure.
本当まだまだいっぱいあるんですけども。
I could definitely hurt some feelings. Not that I will.
片
But
鱗だけ
そうですね。まあ次回も3月下旬にまた、配信やりますので、その時はさらに、実機も使いながら
it's actually really easy to hurt someone's feelings with that bot.
思います。
That's just
Damn, that's your bot. I can tell.
So, we're going to be going into more details about changes for season 2 coming up in the Tekken Talk Live we have scheduled for next month. So for people who want to know more about that, tune in there.
はい。で最後
これですよね。
はい、最後に少しだけ鉄拳ワールドツアー2025なんですが、
Yeah, I saved the clip. Thank you.
5月9日から、
That's pretty good.
レボジャパンからスタート。
So lastly, just some esports updates. We have our new season for TWT 2025. kicking off with Evo Japan 2025 May 9th, and the season itself will run through November.
はい、で
What?
11月ぐらいまで
May 9th through November? That is the shortest competitive season I've ever heard of.
になるかな
What is that?
と思ってます。
6
We
months?
haven't announced the final when and where, but we're currently thinking the rough timeline for the finals will be sometime in the new year. So, calendar year 2026.
はい。で今マスターイベントとか
Shorter season better? Not for the health of the pros. They're gonna have to travel non-stop.
調整を
That's fucked up.
行っているところで、もうすぐそれが完了しそうな状況になってます。
And so, one of the reasons we can't let you know everything today is we're still working on the Master and Challenger events and finalizing that schedule. Once that's complete, we'll have more info for you.
はい、グローバルでの盛り上がり
It was 6 months last season? That's still, it's so
来シー
short.
ズンは日本も力を入れて頑張りたいなと、またちょうど
I'm not getting in the TWT finals.
いいなとは思ってるんですが、その辺の詳細をまた確定したい
You mean season 3, boys?
思っております。
So obviously, TWT, there should be a lot of stuff globally to look forward to. Hopefully, something cool like the Tekken.
Send your bot to the
festival
team.
again. If we can do that again in Japan, would be wonderful.
はい。でワールドツアーの
I thought I was watching the VOD. I'm like, can I skip ahead?
あと同庁大会の申請はこれは例年通りeSportsトーナメントポータルから
You guys want me to get God of Destruction with Lee before the season reset or after the season reset? I feel like after the reset's more interesting, right?
Registering your event is going to be happening through the
When is the
EGP
PhiDX vid
and
coming on this talk? Bro,
signing up for the
bro,
various,
the talk's not even over yet. How the fuck would I know when the video is gonna be ready? I don't even know what the rest of the content in the video is. Am I an animal to you? Is it a fucking content sweatshop? What do you mean, when is the video coming? I literally am not, it's not done yet. I can't know.
発行するかっていうのが決まったんですけど、2025年からはエントリーではなくて実際に参加した人数に変わります。
水増しはしにくいですね。
はい。
You got some sleep? That's a good ass question.
So, the coming TWT
Bill
major
fell off?
change
You
that
never
you'll
got
want to
on.
notice
Where's this guy?
Is that dojo
You in
event
hell.
points will be awarded based on participants, not registrations. So what that means is we count it based on the actual number of people that attended your event the day of, rather than whoever signed
Can't
up
be
on
ours to watch the whole thing? That's fine, bro. But I can't give you a preview on content that isn't done yet. If you're a more optimal content creator, you can see in the future. Dead ass, it feels that way sometimes, bro.
DQ をちゃんとつけてください。はい。DQ つけずによく20とか適当なスコアをつけて DQ 処理する
That said,
あるんですけど、それも
I have most of my notes, and because there's not a lot of gameplay stuff, it'll be easier to
So for those
summarize.
TOs out there, you must treat those
It's like you don't even care about it. Sometimes I don't.
0-2 or whatever. Even if you think it's just for convenience, that will be flagged and you could be disqualified. So that's a major change that you need to be aware of.
What did they major change? See, I missed the fucking major change.
Even if you think it's just for convenience, if you try to do a 0-2 or whatever, even if you think it's just for convenience, that will be flagged and you could be disqualified. So that's a major change that you can.
つけてください。はい。DQ つけずによく20とか適当なスコアをつけて DQ 処理する運営もあるん
Can we just get a Word file of your notes so that'd be more optimal to consume?
ですけど。
Yeah, can you just donate money to me and not chat? That'll be more optimal for me to consume. And then we could do that.
それもダメです。不正行為になります。はい。
So for those TOs out there, you must treat those as DQs. If you try to do a 0-2 or whatever, even if you think it's just for convenience, that will be flagged and you could be disqualified. So that's a major change that you need to be aware of.
であとプレイヤーの目線で言うと、大会が始まらないと何人来たかがわからないので、そこまで、その大会が道場90
Keep that in mind.
情報 TWT の方もお伝え
You tried pulling an LTG there? Listen, this time I'm not even gonna try. Get that ass banned.
And things that Yasu's trying to improve for TWT 2025.
Kidding, you can come back.
And he'll have more to talk to you about when we are ready to launch season 2 around that time.
はい。ということで、ちょうど2時間ぐらいですかね。
It's been 2 hours. Thank you for tuning in with us.
Is that it?
68枚走り切りました。
Oh man.
68 slides is a lot. Nakatsu is saying it's I have the most work, the most talking to do.
これね何回も最初にこれはやらないよって言ったことを何回もスパムされたら俺とマイケルが噛みついて切れるっていう芸風を
Are we Barack or
やっ
Jover?
ぱり今までそれで言ったらさ別に誰も俺ドントアスクミフォーシェットってやってたじゃんドントアスクミフォーシェットってやってたわけですよ僕らはでこの文脈やっぱり分からない世代がちょっと出てきてなんで噛みつくんですかってマジレスするようになっちゃったじゃんなんか貧困法制じゃないといけないみたいな違うんですよこれ俺ら求められてたからやってたしやってるんです本当に噛みついたり怒ったり切れてるわけじゃなくて何回も最初にやらないよって言ったことが出てきたらマイケルが
So what were we thinking about Buff and Heat? Like, what was the number of the chief complaint was Heat, right? So they buffed it?
俺らはさ逆に言うと一定のスタンスを実は保ってるんだけどこっちは逆に言うと俺らはさこっちオーディエンスは
They nerfed Chip, yeah.
暴言も吐かれてるわけだしだけどそれをこういう風に言うっていう芸風をずっと
His last name is Esports? What a dumbass question. And I made that joke like 6 months ago.
そう苦情が出たので俺貧困法制にやった方がいいのかなと思いましたね
So Harada's just worried that
今度からちょっと
some people are misunderstanding the don't ask me for thing. It's something that we did as a fun thing to make the community laugh. But people who are new to the scene, they kind of confuse that we actually are pissed at everyone and just say that because we're angry. That's not the case. You know, it depends on obviously your attitude and how you interact with people. But for the most part, it's just a joke. So.
だから日本だからかな海外だと逆に喜ぶの俺らが終わって噛みつくとめっちゃ喜ぶライブとか
Hey, thanks for the 100 bits, SMPH tats.
マイケルはまたちょっと違うトーンがあるけどまあでも確かにマスターカップ見た時もものすごい若い人増えてたじゃない
そうですね
びっくりじゃないもうゲームセンターでやってた頃にさうらーみたいなうるでー減ってましたそううちーすみたいなやつほぼいなかったじゃん
まあただちょっとうちのね青山はちょっともう事件性があるぐらいのでかい声で叫びながらはいやってましたけどね
あでもだからそういうちょっと
So I wonder how fast I can summarize this.
ちょっと俺らもやり方変えなきゃいけない
No video yet, Phil. You came off. You waited 10 minutes to give the same message. We can play this game all night, bruh. See you in 10. And it's funny because it's not because he said I fell off. It's because he called me Phil.
Arcade days used to have a lot of people punching machines and complaining and being rowdy. It's quite different now, so we're quite surprised in how that is. Yasuda mentioned.
Yeah, that's crazy. That means Yoshi can do the sweep out of Heat Engage, right?
Chucky, by the way.
You just gotta hold that?
She was so excited about the matches going on, but it's quite cool to see the kind of change in the culture that we've experienced over the years.
次回からちょっと我々おね風でやりますねいいアップデートがあるのよこれいい話があるのよちょっと待ちなさいよ待ちなさいよいい話があるんだから
一個言えるのはこのなんだろう表向きじゃなくてこうやって友達のようにコミュニティと話す機会がこの鉄拳トークライブなので
いや俺もかなりこれでもラフなの抑え
It's
てる
plus 17. You can't jump. Well, you might be able to. The startup is probably slow enough that you can probably hop kick it.
なっちゃったからしょうがないのかな
あと新しい人がいっぱい入ってきてくれてる
誰も怒らないような発言ね
知らない人が聞いて
いや
確かに運営が切れながらやってる配信
例えばこのサングラスだってさ別に俺好きだよ
Sad Steve noises. Up for it too, baby.
いや普段してないわけだからぶっちゃけさ
So I was just
やめた
mentioning
方がいいかそろそろもう
it's cool that we could have this opportunity in a Tekken Talk Live to just chat with you guys and be real about what we're thinking and
You like chatting with the Tekken community? You think that's cool?
Sometimes it's a bit harsh
Sometimes?
way of saying things. Sometimes it's not. But there are some new people who kind of misunderstood Harada, like the sunglasses is one thing he was mentioning. That's not something he does because he likes, but
You might want to learn more about Tekken? Hey, thank you for the 100 bits.
Tekken atmosphere.
I can't do 1v1s on request just because there are a lot of people who want to do it, and I would never get anything done. But I appreciate the generosity.
難しいですね語彙力が試されます
ちょっと我々しゃべりながらこうチャット見て こう反応を拾いながらやってるんですけど、ちょっとこれあまりにも多くて、
そのナーフとかバフのトピックの時はいいんだけど、
はい、
全然関係ないトピック話してる時にそれを言うとそれはマイケルも怒るわさ。
今全然その話してないじゃないですか。なのでちょっとですね、
Bring back Noctis and PhiDX have a chance of competing again. So you think I have no chance of competing again? Let me just understand. You think I have no chance of competing again unless they bring Noctis back? You think I have zero chance of competing again? I just want to be clear about what you're saying. I just want to be clear about what you're saying. All right. Don't mind what's happening on screen. Nothing bad will happen. I'm just, I just want to know. Where's Marduk, man?
I said that's good luck with that battle, but yeah, just a fun aside.
バフハラだとナフハラだとずっと出てくるしね。
そっちやねん。
どういうことやねんっていう。
こんな緩い感じでいいんだね。
いやでも
Permaban? You permaban him? He went from 180 seconds to permaban.
一番硬いです。
I was just gonna leave it for the rest of the day.
Chatting at the moment, right?
But my moderators have made a decision. For Marduk, that's insane. You must be drunk. That's funny. Perma is crazy. Here, I'll just revert it to a 300.
But we still have that corporate facade to maintain to a certain extent.
なんかだんだんね。
Corporate facade. That's what they think I have.
ことが求められる時代にはなってるので。
誰も来ないようなはず。
最終的に株主総会みたいな放送になる。
What did you say?
We're trying to pay too much about corporate speak and not offending.
What rewards from the New Year's stream are remaining? Quite a few. A lot of people have not been attending, so I haven't been able to give them their rewards. But I also have been a bit tired, so working on it.
家庭の質問には答えられません。
Can't answer personal questions, unfortunately.
やりましょう。そうね。
Nice excuse? What do you mean, nice excuse? Now, bro, I was jailed unjustly. See, now he's fighting back.
Maybe he'll wear a suit to the next presentation.
の配信になるから。
I don't think that's what Tekken's about.
Mr. Fee, why are you so mean to chat? I just had to listen to a guy say, hey, you don't have any chance of competing unless they add your bum-ass Tekken 7 character back. After he said, bring back Marduk. And then he doubled down. Now multiply that by 20,058. 2,058. Jesus Christ. And then somebody asked, why are you mean to chat? You see what I'm saying? It's not so easy. Mr. Tats, thank you for the 6 months in advance of subscriptions. I appreciate that. Thank you.
4月1日までは自分の最高段位を更新
Amps QT, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Live to Ouroboros when? Are you an Anna or an Ina guy?
でも一番怖いのはさ、その結構俺はいいとこ行ったからちょっとシーズン2までやり控えようっていうのが一番嫌じゃん我々は。本当はだからいいんだよって下がってもいいんだよ。
So we were just giving an update for people who just turned in. So basically end of March is when we're going to have some of the updates rolling out where you'll be able to do some of the Ghost versus Ghost stuff that Nakatsu was talking about. You'll get your hands on Anna and also update for Season 2. And also keep grinding for rank because your highest rank, you don't have to maintain it. All you have to do is get there. Will determine the rank you start off with in Season 2. So
he's not
what
naked.
we don't want you to do is just stop playing Tekken until Season 2 comes out because you might want to get that cool plate and you might want to get the highest rank you can.
はい。あとは今日途中で触れた
are you gonna Ken combo BP in the mid? It depends on his DI. Thank you for the 7 months, bro.
最初に全部オープンしてくれなのか今まで通りイベントごとに楽しみにしてみんなで盛り上がるのがいいかは。別にここのコメント欄じゃなくてその例えばマイケルとか僕のツイッターとかに意見言ってくれてもいいのでそれをカウントしますんでちょっと言ってもらえると。
Also another homework for you guys is please let us know your thoughts on if you like the reveal method up until now where we have various events throughout the year that people look forward to or if you want to know all the characters from the start of Season 2 right away.
That's an interesting debate. I don't know which I prefer.
Let us know what you think.
I don't know what I prefer. Do I prefer all at once? Probably better for like season pass ethics, right? That's probably much better for like season pass ethics, right? But there are parts of the Tekken community that enjoy the hype of each video or each like reveal at different events, you know?
ラブリートムの武器の名前 分かる人は結構鉄拳2
I think you could legitimately argue both ways.
トム
反応できてたら
Listen, I definitely
So,
would
let's see
get
if we
less
can show you that
questions
trailer one more time just to
if it was
kick
all
it
at
off.
once.
And say goodbye with that. Also, Harada's mentioning if you kind of picked up on the name Lovely Tom, and you know a little bit about that, that shows that you've got a very expansive knowledge of Tekken. So,
ああ
congrats.
そっかこれも若い人が多いので分からないですよね。もう言っちゃうトム&ジェリーが好き
ア
なんですよ
ンナは大好き
Big Lego base. Thank you for the prime.
好きなんですよ。でそれのトムが好きっていう設定があって、昔そんなくだらない設定を表に堂々と公表するなってプログラマーの斉藤さんに僕が2時間怒られたっていう思い出の設定です。
Just to give it away, because many people weren't in the community at that time. If you know way back when, you know, each character had their setting, like Kazuya being a sneaker collector, etc. Anna liked Tom and Jerry, and it's specifically Tom. So that's where that.
She's a freak, bro. Of course she likes Tom. Oh my god.
Originally, you know, he wanted to let the players know all these details about the characters, and the programmer said you shouldn't give away so much info.
あともう一個だけいいですか。
Ayo.
なぜアンナがリディアの美食家についてこう因縁セリフ実はですねアンナは
I can meow caught. Shoot that guy, bro.
設定が原さんによって12年ぐらい前にツイッターで
なんで原田さんによってってわざわざバラすんだお前。
600 seconds?
でも確かにそうなんそういう設定が
Not that long.
実はありましたよ。
ここでちょっと美食家
I
と
feel like a cool way of revealing the characters could be to reveal, for example, Anna, but then at the end of her trailer have a small hint for the character after it. So people be hyped by us, something to speculate on. Yeah, it depends how subtle they can be, though.
Anna talking specifically to Lily about who's the more gourmet, etc. Was because
Lily?
Ryan tweeted way back when maybe
That was
12 years
Lydia.
ago that there was rumors that Anna was the best cook in the game.
This is a white woman erasure.
Taking that and reevaluating it for the current setting. So okay.
そう順はやばいんだよね。逆ね。
順やばい。
順はやばいです。
そんな終わり際にそんなこと言われても。
の料理は食べれないです。
豆しかいや僕ら昼飯食ってないか
He
ら
misspoke. Lay off, man. No, 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 no. Okay, how different of a character is Lily than Lydia? Be for fucking real.
We'll run back the trailer with Anna so you can know what you're looking forward to for the next update.
じゃあ我々がさよならと言ったら、アンナトレーラーで、終わりにしましょう。はい。はい。
So
じゃあまた3月末に。
see you all in March for another Tekken Talk Live. Until then, please enjoy the trailer again and let's look forward to it.
はい。ではでは。
はい長時間ありがとうございま
Mouse
す
face killer. Thank you for the prime.
Goodbye.
All right, here's the Anna trailer again. Let's check it out. Let's actually look at this like in detail. This thing is loud. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. I want to like actually like look at each situation and try and understand. I'm glad they're showing it again. Actually, I was looking at Twitter and a lot of my friends think Anna's really cool. I wasn't blown away, but I'm you know I am biased. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look.
I'm interested in my inferior half. This won't take long.
The music was such a good choice. The music was such a good choice.
Tekken 8. New challenger.
Lovely Tom's craving.
Okay, so she has a transforming RPG. I was not paying attention to that. Okay. Did she say kick? She threw out the rocket and canceled. So the rocket was like a stance and then she switched. Look at this. Look at this. So let's go back. There was a lot of moves that just happened. Let's look carefully. So while raising 2, rocket is clearly like a stance, right? She's swinging with the rocket. Sorry, I went really far back, but I wanted to look at all these situations. Here. Yeah, right? Crouch. While standing punish, rocket is out. Cancel into stance. So this was a cancel into another stance. Rocket, cancel into chaos judgment. It auto low parries the low kick and she gets the hop kick.
I hear you're quite the gourmet. How about a pre-meal workout?
Okay, nice duck into full crouch low. Combo. Attack throw with the rocket, I guess. Counter hit. Okay, so this Counter hit while standing 3 into a heat engage. Off of, she has a sidestep low. I don't know what Lydia did, but she got frame trapped. Well, this is a heat attack. So she's crouching out of the heat run. It looks like the same move. This looks like full crouch 2, right? It's the same move, but in heat it has 2 hits. Heat dash. What is that? What low is that? This is a weird looking low. That is a Tekken 8 low for sure. This knockdown being like a unique spike is interesting too. Right, so is this a stance cancel? Is this a stance cancel? This move looks really slow. Plus frames into down 4-4 or something? Yeah, and it spikes, which is different. 3-3 into crouch. Good lord. How fast is that? How, what is Lydia forward 1+2? What is Lydia forward 1+2? Minus 13, so this is a... No, Lydia forward 1+2 is minus 10, bro. How can you just lie? Unless you're talking about a different move. So is this... Lydia just got hit. This wasn't a punish, right? Oh, that was forward 1+2. My fault. Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry, I'm the idiot. Sorry. Don't drink on the job. I'm the idiot. I apologize. This is so this is a 13 frame punish into full crouch mix. That seems maniacal. Bro, went off of me for no reason, and I'll do it again. You're on thin ice, buddy. So she gets a 13 frame punish into a mix. That's wild. She said it's getting hot. Heat smash. Heat smash, and yeah, there's like a purple debuff on the rocket. Somebody was mentioning that.
I'm going to make you pay. Feelings mutual. I love that we're so close, little sis.
I've never heard Nina that sassy in my life. I thought she just didn't give a fuck about Anna. The sass is pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, she has down forward 1-2 also. Down forward 1-2. Cancel into stance. So she had this in 7. She went into a low that went underneath and went into a stance. So what's interesting is this low didn't counter hit launch, right? But was the low out of a stance cancel or was it just a low? Right? Like, does she go into another stance? Like that? Is this a stance? Or is this just part of the attack? It looks like a second stance, right? Crouch dash cancel? Yeah. New move from Nina. Down forward 4 into gun. Punish. We saw that 3-1 into rocket debuff. Oh, this is the debuff. They zoomed in. Hell sweep. Or snake edge. Yeah, so high crush. Wall splat. New animation, by the way. It used to be a different kick. That's kind of cool. I like the reanimation. Is this low? Like, what is this low? Looks like heat only, right?
Sick of that face of yours. Serves you right.
This is insane. This is an insane rage art.
Once and for all. You're done now, you dirty rat.
All right. Cool. So we went through the whole thing again. Let's record it for YouTube. Yeah, we'll do the Anna trailer separate.
And that is it for this video. If you like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Those really help me out, guys. And check out my other videos where I teach a lot of newbie-friendly tutorials and beginner guides for Tekken enthusiasts. And as you guys may know, I was a Noctis main in Tekken 7. There is no Noctis anymore, so if I play a little subpar, that's probably why I haven't found my new main yet. And I keep telling myself it might be Lily, but it might go back to Steve, because I'm not sure how I do well in high-rank competitive play. And if I lose, I down a bottle of wine. So prevent me from becoming an alcoholic. And like, comment, subscribe today!